They want me, they think that's all I'm gonna talk about. That's all I'm gonna talk about. Now, I seen J Hood respond. Your boy J Hood looking like Plies, man. Why he had that fake leather hat on and that fake jacket? And then he gonna say a half-ass story about Max B? Like, why you just didn't say the whole story, bro? Grand Rising, man, Grand Rising. I mean, he had a story about Max B. He should have just told everybody the story, bro. Max B didn't say nothing wrong. He just said they knocked his ass out. That shit is man funny. J Hood looking like Plies. I remember when Luke said he wanted 2 million for J Hood, and then he was like, "Nah, just give me 300,000 for me. I'm gonna give um Kiss 300,000. I'm gonna give Styles 300,000." Nigga said J Hood still old Koch. Nigga didn't have one album out yet. That's crazy. See, when they give you advance, you start spending that shit, you putting yourself in the red. That's how it go. Remember, when they give you that money, it's not really your money. You know what I mean? Not really your money. But Max, when I seen the Max B video, but before I seen it, Max is trending. So I see people sending me, yo, this nigga 10, this dude, woo, 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 woo. So I'm like, what the fuck is this shit about? I finally watched that Max B video. That shit had me laughing. They asked, he's like, man, they took J. You don't see J Hood no more. That nigga cooked him. You gonna have the money on Thursday? I need that. Yo, H, you good? Ain't nothing. We here to talk about Max B. He disrespected J Hood. He said he was there when niggas knocked J Hood and pulled his pants down in Yonkers. You know what I mean? But I told you that that shit never really happened. Like it definitely didn't happen in the Bronx. And I know it didn't happen. It happened a couple times in Yonkers, but Max B wasn't there. That was when Hood was Poppy Young and shit. But niggas definitely put J Hood on his back pockets in Yonkers. But I don't think that was with the locks. And that wasn't for that certain situation when he dragged the chain, jumped on stage with 50 and was talking spicy about his bros. You know, I know Max just like, yo, look, bro, this little dude, all in my comments trying to get a feature. He keep commenting, J Hood, you riding Max nuts, nigga. Like, you should have just let Max do his thing. What the fuck is you all in the comments for, bro? Once you said, yo, welcome home, that's it. There's no more to say to Max B. Like, if he was reaching out to J Hood, it's different. Like, niggas don't want to fuck with you, J Hood. Niggas don't want to ruin their relationship with the locks. Facts. Facts. You heard what Luke said. He said there's wolves out there, but they get stomped on by the gorillas. Nah. That shit was some corny shit. I ain't gonna lie. Them niggas was on their Diddy shit. Luch was in his Diddy bag. He definitely was in his Diddy bag, bro. Because they just went through that shit with Puff, and we looking at him, just let that little dirty nigga go. He ain't gonna do nothing anyway. Like, but it was more like they spent a lot of time in him. They invested in him. They got him all types of money. He was repping the brand. You know, that was their little mascot and shit. Yeah, I ain't watched the whole shit, but I watched the clip they sent me. Then niggas sent me a clip of J Hood responding, motherfucker looking like Plies. Ain't nothing. What up? What up? What up? I see mad people hitting me in the comments like, yo, you gotta talk. They already talked about it, really. I ain't gonna keep talking about this shit too much either. You know what I mean? I told people I'll talk about this shit one more time. But nah, I just think Max B got his stories mixed up. He might have seen J Hood get knocked out and they pulled his pants down in Connecticut water. It definitely didn't happen in Yonkers. It didn't happen in the Bronx. But J Hood said he put that on guard. Nobody niggas knocked you out in Yonkers, man. Don't be putting shit on guard, man. I don't know, for some reason, people
I'm behind you, not beside you.
people gotta believe everything they fucking hear. But, you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Ain't know what's good with you, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Same old, man. 2026 gonna be one of them weird years. Everybody got that energy, bro. There's gonna be some wild shit. How you feeling right now, H? I heard you was a little sick, homie. Ain't I? What up, what up, what up, what up? Yo, what's poppin'? But I know he threw J Hood an alley oop. He better take it and run with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't just be doing blogs. You know what I mean? He up there making jokes and shit. Niggas, you know. Niggas want the Royal Rumble. I'm telling you right now, bro. Like, see, they fucked up in Connecticut because they ain't get nothing on tape. You know what I mean? They was supposed to get that shit on tape. You know what I mean? If they would have got that shit on tape, that shit would have been different. J Hood wasn't gonna do nothing to them niggas. They beat the brakes off him. I'm from the Bronx, bro. West Fordham Road, Kingsbridge, BX, Burnside, Tremont, Concourse. That's how J Hood went to the 50 Cent show because it was in my hood and I had him over there. And he hit Yayo and shit. Yayo was like, yo, come down here. Yayo lined his ass up too. Nigga Hood went on stage. They started singing fuck the deep. They did the fuck deep like this. When Yayo was freestyling off of Bar Marley Sunshine. Welcome to Jam Rock. Nigga said, fuck D Block. Came out with J Hood with a G Unit chain and then took that shit off him. What's going on out there? Yo, salute, top of the top, man. Top of the morning, man. But I ain't gonna. J Hood shouldn't even be mad because Max B put his name. You know what I mean? Hood was talking like, yeah, yo, Max B on top of the world. Why he gotta mention me? Like, what the? That shit had him burnt, bro. Nah, bro. Listen, yo, start inviting niggas to the Frank stand. It'll be a whole different thing going on out here. It could be a whole. Yeah, that's what he was saying. He was saying to himself. He said, why he worried about me? Max B said the same shit. I think Max tried to throw him an alley oop, man. Yeah, that was it. He had one freestyle. That was it. Maybe two. The shit on Jerking You Records. You know what I'm saying? Jay jerking niggas. We gonna be raping you, raping you, raping you, raping you. Yeah, that shit was a jinx for him. He did that Raping You record skit, and that shit came back to bite him in the ass. But yeah, I was talking. I had the video, and then me and Hood TMZ podcast, we was talking about the shit too. It was like a couple people we was on that shit. We was on StreamYard. Well, I use StreamYard. I don't know what they use, but we was all on that shit talking shit yesterday. Hell no. You mean get more sleepy? Fuck is you talking about, man? Smokey, Smokey in the back taking a shit. Nah, but that ass, Max B a wash J up. Let's get to that. You goddamn right. High till I die. RIZZY light, man. I'm focused. Fuck being high, man. But nah, that shit was funny, bro. I ain't gonna lie, cause that shit caught me off guard when he was like, "Yo, they think." But I ain't gonna lie, that Max, he got something mixed up. Even the Lock's gonna tell you that story is not true. Yeah, but they don't want to. They didn't. Jay Hood didn't want to. He don't got no money to pay for no goddamn lawyer. That shit costs money to sue people. That shit. Let's a fucking lawyer pick his shit up and be like, "Yo, I'm gonna do a pro bono. I'll get paid when we get paid." That ain't gonna happen. Yeah, you gotta process that shit and all that. And you know what? He never had an album, bro. He got on a couple tracks on Kiss shit, Styles album. I don't know if he got on any loot shit, but he never put a single out, bro. So I don't understand. Like he was in the loop. All he had to do was stay in the studio and get something they could fuck with. One song. It ain't have to be like they couldn't do nothing with him. They couldn't do nothing with him. So they tried to throw him in some beef. He didn't want to be in no beef. That was the last straw. Luch was just ready to fuck him up after that. It was like, damn, this little nigga stubborn. But once niggas dragged the chain, jumped on stage with 50, I told niggas we ran into Max B. I was there with J Hood when we met Max B. Nigga didn't have no relationship with no fucking Max B. We met Max B at Jimmy Party. Nigga probably knew Max B for like 6 months. And he tried to like line up a show with Max B and end up getting lined. And something about Shorty's story, it don't sound, you know what I'm saying? He be saying the same shit, but he said he came with the baddest bitch, and then he said he left with the baddest bitch. I mean, like, so where was this bitch at when you got beat up? This is what I don't really get, you know what I mean? And he said he jumped off the stage by himself to press 4 dudes, which is, come on, bro. Him, he ain't do that, man. I think he went to the bathroom, wasn't paying attention, and they followed him. You know what I mean? They caught Shorty lacking, and they beat his ass. You know what I mean? And the way they was beating on him, it was bad because nobody could get to him. Look how long he said that shit was going on, and he was like, the bros wasn't with him. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. That shit don't really make sense, bro. And that shit don't even. He said he came down and mushed the nigga. Like, come on, bro. You know, niggas seen you and mushed you. I think they just seen him and beat the brakes off him. But the moral of the story, J Hood did get washed up. But it wasn't for the D Block shit, you know what I'm saying? It was some fans, it's the same shit like me and the homies was saying. Nigga, if you dissing RIZZY and my fans catch you and beat you up, nigga, that's one for me. Nigga, I ain't even have to do nothing. My fans caught you and beat you up, bro. You soft, nigga. Even though I'd rather do it myself. You know what I mean? But yeah, that shit, the whole industry is upside down anyway. But if you look at it, Good publicity, bad publicity is all publicity. J Hood could take that shit and run with it. Fuck it. Max B said your name, nigga. You better capitalize off that shit. That's why 50 Cent stopped saying people name, and then he can't help himself. So 50 like that shit could go left, well, that shit could go right. You know what I mean? And 50, when he talk, he be setting people alley oops too. Look at Maine on them. Since he talked about them, they shit went up. So everybody know it's gonna be money and fucking ignorance. So there's a lot of money in motherfuckers being ignorant and fighting and going back and forth. And I think Max B just enjoying himself, having fun. But what Jay Hood say? He said Windex Charlie or some shit. Like he up there saying corny shit. You know what I mean? Like, bro, said they pulled your pants down. They just knocked you out and pulled your pants down. You don't wonder. You should have told Max B like, nigga, if you really got something to say to me, nigga, I'll pull up wherever you at, nigga. We could have a grown man conversation and take a walk around the corner. You got something you want to say to me, nigga? Nigga fucked a lot. Like he should have like talking shit like, nigga, listen, bro. I will pull up to Harlem, nigga. He wasn't talking like that. You right about that. You right. That's why you gotta be careful, people. Especially when you got people playing both sides. Like, that's why, that's why I respect what Mano said, but I ain't really like it because me more, I'm a real one. I feel like if y'all got a problem, you niggas take that shit up with each other. Don't put me in the middle of that shit. Don't tell me nothing about him when he not around, and you don't tell me nothing about him when he not around. Y'all say that shit to each other. Don't try to use me as a bridge. No, no, no. Y'all got a personal problem. Why the fuck I'm getting into it for? Cause you my man and you my man, so I'm supposed to like, yo, I'm pick the homie side. I know him first. You know what I mean? Now I got smoke with this nigga. All he gonna do is get more niggas, right? Then he got some niggas that you don't even know in the situation that got smoke with you because you got smoke with him, but they don't even know you. They just know of you. Now you got beef and smoke with ops and they strangers just from word of mouth. Like, that shit is stupid, bro. Some of these grown ass niggas with money need to go around the corner, fight it out, and then shut the fuck up. But you know what? That shit ain't, nobody ain't willing to put their career on the line and had them on the YouTube getting beat up for millions of views and all the comments and shit. That shit is, people be scared to take an L, man. You know, it is what it is, man. But J Hood should be happy Max B said something about him. Fuck it. Run with it, nigga. Max is hot right now. He said he did some bull. The funny, he said he used to live in Yonkers near the car wash. That's the crazy shit. I ain't even know Max was living in Yonkers, running around out there. But that was the first time I ever heard him say some shit like that. I ain't gonna. When we met him at the party, he had a funny look on his face too. I don't know what it was, man, but I think Max just came out of jail, started speeding. You know what I mean? And then he probably was chilling with the locks. And then he did a show with Hood, seen Hood get beat up and mixed the stories up. But J Hood told y'all he got washed up in Connecticut. No disrespect, but that dude, wow, bro. How you get washed up in Connecticut, bro? It can happen to anybody, anywhere, but when you're not in your own hood, you definitely got to be on point. Even when you're in your own hood, you got to be on point. But more on point because everybody got motion. You the only one, you not from there. So you definitely got to be on your shit, bro. Like, so I don't really get it. You know what I mean? He had some homies. Them niggas was with Max B. Them niggas like fuck J Hood. His stupid ass. That nigga's a bozo, bro. But yeah, that shit wild out there in CT. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of places in CT that should be, especially Hartford. That shit like Grand Theft Auto to me, man. I'm telling you, that shit like Grand Theft Auto. Ain't nothing. What up with you? What's popping? I was gonna come on at 12, but I was like, you know what? We're gonna talk about this shit. We're gonna talk about this shit and get it over with. We ain't gonna keep talking about this shit, man. But J Hood was looking dumb as hell. Nigga had a leather jacket on in the house. Like, what the fuck is you doing, bro? That shit was funny as hell. Niggas was saying he looked like Plies. Yo, that shit was funny. Them niggas said he looked like Plies, bro. That shit had me dying. Niggas said he looked like Plies. Keep a jug of water, man. Niggas on the workout day with the jug of water, walk around with the jug of water. Niggas working out on some shit. But nah, true story, all stories ain't true, man. That's some funny shit. However you put it, even if it ain't true, just to hear Max say it, classic. You know what I mean? A lot of people saying Max B fucked up because when he got locked up, he should have just shut the fuck up. But I don't really know about his whole case, so I really don't like talk about people's cases if I don't really know the whole thing. You know what I mean? But I know a lot of it though. But from when I heard about Max B case, right? It was like Max B brother or whoever, Pooh Sims, he was the one that just he copped out. He took 15 years. I'm just on the tube. That's it, man. But yeah, bro, that shit funny as hell though, man. But everybody got their situations. I know that shit. A lot of people felt disrespected, like when Hood did that shit, dragged the chain, start fucking with 50. Cause niggas really fuck with the locks, you know what I mean? People got a lot of love for the locks. So when he did that sucker shit, but if you look at it, niggas, he could have went about that shit a better way. I would have just before he dragged the chain and got on stage with 50, he was at least supposed to knock Jadakiss in the head or hit Sheik Luch with a bat or knock Styles out. And then if he would have started doing it would have been over for them. If he would have did something to one of the locks and then dragged the chain, jumped on stage with 50, got off that contract, that niggas would have been fucking with Hood. Like, nah. Hood standing up for himself. Why would he try to kill Kiss if that shit wasn't true? You know what I mean? Just that'll be the thought pattern, like, like, damn, nigga shot at Luch. Them niggas stole his money. Of course, I would have shot at his ass too. You know what I mean? Hood too little to be fighting. Well, it don't matter. You supposed to be able to fight. It don't even matter how big somebody are, man. That shit don't matter. Size don't matter. You know what I'm saying? No diddy. So you gotta be able to, you know. And I know my mom taught me if you can't beat them, you pick up something and hit them with that shit. You know what I mean? Fuck all that. But yeah, man. So, Luch wanted to fight J Hood couple. Hold on. Yeah. My bad. One of the homies, one of the bros called me, see what's going on. I already know everybody hitting me and texting me about this crazy situation with these bozos. But yeah, this shit is mad funny though, I ain't gonna lie. But Max B is dumb funny. And that shit he said about Whack 100, I ain't gonna lie. That motherfucker was talking shit about Whack 100. That shit was funny. Nigga said piece of face. Nigga said piece of face. That shit was funny. He said I was right there when the bros knocked Jay Hood out and pulled his pants down. Yo, that was, yo, what the fuck was, yo, that, I'm like, yo, what is he talking about? I know that shit got Jay Hood tight. He said, man, I put that on guard. Ain't nobody touched me. None of the bros never put hands on me for that. Nigga, they want to put hands. Your ass a rat. That's why. Nigga, ratting. Of course they don't want to do nothing to you. They know you gonna get them locked up, nigga. Fuck out of here. Don't let me start talking. Know what I mean? Yeah, let's get to that part. Know what I mean? You talking about ain't none of the bros put hands on you, but tell them why. Tell them why. That nigga, they know what Hood up to. They know that nigga be talking to the police. They know that nigga be talking. That nigga Ma, he did a song with Shaheem. Shaheem read it. He might as well go do a song with 6ix9ine too. He might as well go get some money if he gonna that nigga crazy, bro. That shit funny as hell, man. Shit sad though, too. But he should be happy. Man, the nigga should have just came out with an album with Max B face on it. Like fuck that, nigga. Fuck blogging. Go straight to the music, nigga. Better go rap over some of them Coke Boy beats, nigga. That's funny though, man. That's funny right there. And then you see if J Hood wasn't running his mouth to Jim Jones, he could have reached out to Jimmy right now. Like, yo, Jimmy, what's up with your man Max, man? Yo, good looking, bro. What's good with you, man? Big bags, big blessing. I gotta hit my cousin too. I woke up late as shit, man. Yo, some nights be feeling like the cartoon. You turn the light off and it's daytime. Like, what the fuck? Daytime. You turn the light off when it's night and it's daytime. As soon as you turn the light off, it should be crazy. But nah. But for real. Max is a funny motherfucker. J Hood is funny too, but he like corny. Nigga corny. Like he really like niggas be using his name just to play with that shit. Joe Button said some funny shit about him. He put him in the rap. K Shine. Niggas say you say you like J Hood. Wanna listening to a Locks album. You ain't on nothing. Yo, that shit was funny as hell. Number J Hood said he wanted to do URL. I'm like, God, be my guest. Niggas is gonna flame you, shorty. When they was battling back in the days, it was like who had the hottest raps. It wasn't like right at you, like, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, it wasn't if I say get him, I'ma get him. Talking so much. White ass lips, looking like Tyrone Biggums. You know what I mean? Niggas is talking to you. It ain't no shit where niggas is saying the hottest rap. If I say get him, he gonna get him. Keep licking his lips. Look like you had a powdered donut. Tyrone Biggums. So that shit was much blatant. When niggas is rapping about you, back then they just was the rap had to fit anybody. You know what I mean? Hope niggas like, I knock your hat off. Nigga ain't even got no hat on. That was just a rap that they wrote. You know what I'm saying? Just to, try to have a fire rap, have a fire 16. But it wasn't like directly about you. You know what I mean? That's where shit started getting personal. You know what I mean? Niggas would say anything to win a battle. They be disrespecting Jesus Christ to win a battle. Should be crazy. But yeah, that should be fucked up. Like when somebody's mother just died, then you put that shit in your back. That's one shit you know somebody gonna pop. I just seen that shit with Coffee. She said, "Fuck your dead mother." That bitch official punched her. The shit with Mook. They said, "Fuck it," niggas punch. Bro, that shit was crazy. They funny as hell though, bro. But that battle rap shit, that shit ain't that, man. I would do this shit too though. But it's certain shit that they be doing too much. Rapping, pushing you. When some niggas was rapping, I could tell when the other nigga was gonna hit him too. That shit was oh man. But that shit was funny. Nigga said J Hood looking like Plies. Nigga had a leather hat and a leather jacket, I think. That shit was funny. Nigga had a leather hat and a leather jacket on. You better be happy somebody talking about your monkey ass, nigga, because you ain't doing good. You know what I mean? That nigga can't make a song to save his life, bro. God damn. That's because he trying to rap about shit he don't be doing. If you rap about shit, you got to rap about you. You know what I mean? Your life, bro, for real. He rapping about other people's lives, man. If you gonna rap about somebody's life or other people, you gotta have more details to make that shit more believable, man. Niggas out here talking about you got your pants pulled down and knocked out. But that shit funny though, bro. But Max B spreading love. That's the everybody on the wave. Niggas is jumping on the wave. So, you know, this is the crazy shit with the future. Cause once something big happens, everybody getting paid off that shit. Cause people posting, people talking about it on the podcast, people it's just gonna generate some money for a lot of people anyway. Whether you just posting and talking about the situation or you was involved in this situation somehow. You probably was around these motherfuckers. So people really want to hear the, the perspective of everybody. But at the same time, I told y'all when I was with Hood, they tried to do some shit to him, you know what I mean? But I stopped it. So all that robbing him and stripping him butt naked in the Bronx, that should never happen. So even Luke said nobody put hands on him. So if you go back to the Luke shit, like, you know what I'm saying? He said his moms ran down on him. He said nobody touched that kid. But it was some shit going on. That shit was too disrespectful. Believe that. Niggas definitely was trying to get back for him dragging that chain and jumping on stage with G Unit. He just didn't jump on stage with 50. That was the whole G Unit. Lloyd Banks was looking like he wanted to slap the shit out of J Hood. And I met Banks. Banks is official. I met Banks. Banks is official. I ain't gonna lie. True story. Banks is a cool dude, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You know. Um, SP cool too, but you got if SP going through something, you gonna get the wrong vibe from SP because he, you know what I mean. You could tell when SP mad, like you know, or if he feel like it's a dangerous situation, he trying to act like he like bro. Like if he feel like niggas is too many niggas around and he don't trust them, nigga SP will be on some shit. Kiss try to ignore that shit. Niggas love Kiss. Kiss, he come to the hood, buy everybody pack, nigga. Buy out your whole re-up, nigga. If you got some fire, he buying the whole shit, bro. Jimmy know what's up. Jimmy and Kiss, they was in St. James Park. It was like a basketball tournament. And if y'all don't know about that side, like on Kingsbridge, that's where all the Crips is at, like near Morris, 182nd, all through there. So, no, Jimmy had his niggas made Jimmy take his flag off, bro. Niggas made Jimmy take his flag off. Kiss was good. But niggas made Jim tuck his flag. That's when I knew Jim's was buns. Facts. What's going on out there? Don't cry for me, Argentina. Yeah. Smoking on that la 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 la. Max B is a funny dude though, don't lie though, man. That boy funny. I'm from New York. I'm from the Bronx. The BX. Nah, but Max B, you keep your ass home. You gonna get in one more situation. Niggas taking plea deals. That's what happen when you do shit. You end up in jail, taking plea deals. Niggas gotta learn from Max. Even though Max is winning now, you wouldn't even want to go through what Max had to go through to be winning. That's the shit, bro, because 18 years, that shit crazy. Even though he was facing 75 years. That's great. 75 years. If niggas say 75 years, I might throw up, get weak, and faint in the courtroom. Because it's like now you being born into the system. Now you being rebirthed to the system. This is your new world. Bars. You feel like a goddamn dog in a kennel. Like, damn. All right. Thank you very much. Mucho gracias. But yeah, this shit crazy though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody having fun with this shit. This shit dumb funny, yo. And he threw Whack 100. You know Whack 100 gonna talk about this shit. This shit gonna be funny. Right. That's the best way, bro. What the fuck you want to be in jail for? Your new home. You ain't going nowhere. Nah, y'all can keep that shit, bro. I ain't with that shit. Even though my homies was locked up, they was bagging COs, they was eating McDonald's, drinking Hennessy, you know what I mean? All that shit. Y'all can keep all, I don't give a fuck if they got Xbox in jail online. Y'all can have all that shit. Y'all ain't gonna get me adapted to that shit. Cause that's what happened. You go to jail and you get adapted to that shit. That should become like a normal life out in that shit. So nah, I ain't trying to. You want this? Motherfuckers getting comfortable in jail. That's trash. And these people, some people think they gonna get rich. No, you going to jail, nigga. You ain't gonna get rich. You going to jail. Sometimes you gotta put it on the line. Like, damn, I gotta let this shit go. Or I'm gonna do some stupid shit. It's up to you. You gotta make the right decision, man. Sometimes we fuck with the wrong people, and we gotta end up making the wrong decision. You know. So it's either you gonna take a loss and be a boss, you know what I mean? And when you take a loss and you know, you feel like a sucker, but really you the smart one because it take a lot of personality to take a loss and just be like, you know what, I'm not gonna dwell on the loss. I, if I dwell on the loss, now I'm losing again. I gotta get back to the bag. Nigga, I'll deal with that shit later. All right, you know what I mean? I gotta get to the money. When you fuck around with people, they'll fuck your whole life up, bro. Because they shit already going down, spiraling. They don't mind taking you with them. So you gotta be smart. People will trick you out of your life, trick you out of your time, take you away from your family, take you away from everything daily routine that you love to do. It might be some real disrespectful shit. You might be with your son and your baby mom, and nigga be like, yo, your baby mom's got a fat ass. So, you know what I mean? It's up to you how you handle the situation, no matter what situation it is. That's like you walking through and you got your Cuban on, you shining, and you hear nigga, look, I should rob that nigga. So now it's up to you how you respond, bro, because these people be willing to crash out. They crash dummies. So when you dealing with a crash dummy, just know that they want to crash out, and you might not. It might not be worth it for you to crash out. You might have a lot of shit going on. Your kids need you. Your family needs you. The homies need you. You know what I mean? So it's like for you to throw everything away for a crash out dummy, you got to be more smart. You got to know how to maneuver. But when somebody throw you an alley oop, you use that shit. You know what I mean? J Hood better get his stupid ass in the studio, bro. Every time niggas say your name, get in the fucking studio. But he be trying to get in the studio, but that shit just don't be working. Some niggas, they rather hear them talk than that music. They like, damn. Y'all niggas is crazy. Niggas be like, yo, when the album coming out? When the album out, nigga? Fuck is you talking about when the album coming out? Shit out. Shit funny as hell. When the album coming out? Shit out. All right, I got you. I'm gonna look at that shit. I'll look at it. Ever since you left me. What? Yo, look at this shit, bro. This is crazy. All right. I'm gonna check it out when I get off of this. I'll see what up with it. But yeah, when somebody throw you an alley oop, man, you gotta use that shit. This shit crazy. This shit really frozen city out this bitch. This is crazy. Look at this bitch. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, that's funny though, bro. That shit crazy. I need a coffee. Fuck all that, man.
Shit, told me I would take coffee.
Well, I gotta tell you, nigga. I mean,
Sometimes you already got that shit made.
close motherfucking fed, nigga.
Yo, what's good, chat?
What's going on, chat? Blink, 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 blink. What's going on? A coffee and a blunt. That's all she really wants. Nigga Max B got the funniest laugh in history. He said, I think Max B is a funny ass dude, bro. We ain't gonna keep talking about this shit though. But yeah, that shit was funny. Shit was funny. Oh shit. And I ain't gonna lie, Max B got niggas laughing at J Hood right now. I ain't gonna. He got niggas clowning him. That nigga's on the butt of everybody jokes right now. Motherfuckers like he ain't out of pocket. He just said you got knocked out, which is you got knocked out. Only reason why you mad because you got knocked out. If you didn't get knocked out, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Niggas be getting wild defensive. Like, wild defensive, man. Shit is what it. Niggas get knocked out every day, eh? Just get knocked out every day. You said none of the bros never put hands on me. None of the bros never did that. They said Bully gave you a wedgie, though. Bully, bitch. Bully, bitch. That nigga Bully. Ever since you left me. Nah, that nigga Max B though, boy. French Montana, boy, French. Fat Joe sound like he hating, man. He saying, don't bring your princess to the hood. The fuck niggas gonna do to a princess, nigga, in the hood? This ain't gonna do nothing to shorty. But Fat Joe kind of right, though. You bring the princess to the hood, something happened to her, they gonna want to hurt French. Nigga, French went out there to Dubai and bagged the princess. See? That's inspiration, bro. That's inspiration. Especially if she a princess and she bad, that's different. They gonna start calling that nigga Prince French in a little while. That shit funny as hell. That's dope though, that's dope. Fuck is my coffee, man? Prince French Montana. A coffee in the blunt, that's all she really wants. Should I? What's going on, old Chad? What's going on? Y'all seen that fucking snow out there? I don't even want to go out there. I'm saying Max spoke about it, J Hood spoke about it, I spoke about it. The next thing just to hear SP and Kiss. Oh yeah, as Joe and Jada, they gotta talk about it. They gonna talk about it right now. But you know what? Kiss gonna stay away from that shit. He gonna stay away from that topic. I'm telling y'all right now. Kiss ain't fucking with that topic. Once he hear J Hood name, he don't even want nothing to do with it. Cause J Hood, remember J Hood said he had a moment where Meek Mills was staring at him in his eyes, and they had a moment like they was looking at each other like this. You know, no Diddy, but Meek, no, you know the shit they. Oh shit! Oh shit! Go look, yo, bro. He said his man even told. He said, "You see how He said, "You see how Meek Mills was looking at you in your eyes." Yeah, nigga, we seen it. But he said that Meek Mills was like, "Yo, what's up, man?" Like Meek Mills was like surprised to see him, and then once he got with Kiss, Kiss whispered something in his ear, and then Meek Mills didn't say nothing to J Hood for the whole night. He didn't even acknowledge him no more. So J Hood act like the locks still want people to stay away from him. Like, yo, it's either him or us. Don't if you got something to say about J Hood, I'm not even coming on your podcast. Don't ask me no questions about J Hood. I don't even want to speak about him. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't even listen to well, this is D Block. I don't even listen to that. No, we took him off of that. Yeah, they took him off of all that shit too. This is D Block, mighty, mighty D Block. Bro, I said it like, yo, that it was some funny shit, but it's capped because he wasn't even around for none of that. He wasn't around. I was around, and I'm the one that stopped niggas from knocking them out, robbing them, and dragging them and shit like that. So it's some funny shit, but it's capped. Not saying that niggas in Connecticut didn't knock him out and then drag him. Maybe Max B got the stories mixed up because he was there when J Hood got his ass whipped in Connecticut. But yeah, it's cap. It's cap. It's cap. But it's a funny ass story though. I'm gonna tell you that. I enjoyed it. It was funny. It was funny. J Hood said it himself. They whipped his ass in Connecticut. You could get beat up anywhere, man. You know what I mean? It's all good. Everybody take an L once in a while. You gotta smoke an L, keep it pushing, get right back to it. But yeah, I don't know what Max. He got his days mixed up. Me and J Hood met Max B together. That was at Jim Jones' party, and Jimmy was acting like a bird. Jimmy was acting scared to death. Max B jumped off the stage. He was like, "Y'all fuck with y'all. I see what y'all doing." I think he lined J Hood up, if you ask me. Yeah, book that nigga for a show and then book him. I think that's what they did, bro. And I think that's why he talking like that. I swear to God, I think they lined him up. Because how you going to have a show with Max B and your shit is a walkthrough, but Max B is on stage rapping, and you happen to get beat up by some D Block fans? Nah, that was the throw off. That was the throw off. Now that nigga said that him and Meek Mills had a moment where Meek was staring in his eyes. And his homie was like, "Yo, you see how Meek Mills was looking at you, man? He was staring right in your eyes." I was like, these niggas is weird. Fuck is you talking? Fuck is you talking about? What the fuck is you talking about? But yeah, that shit is capped with Max B. But J Hood did get put on his back pockets a couple times, but it wasn't for that situation with 50 in the chain. Cause I was running around with him, so you know what I mean? Ain't nothing, I'm chilling, homie. How you doing? Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly. You know why? Because that was the only time where he got beat up. In Connecticut. In the Bronx, he was with me. In Yonkers, he was with some real niggas in Yonkers too. So it's hard to really get him to beat him up when he around a lot of real niggas. He not gonna be around no nigga that's not like that. So he's not gonna get caught slipping. Listen to how he talk. If he know you pussy, he not going to the store with you because he know he's in a vulnerable state of getting touched. He got to stay with niggas that's like that. Yo, thank you very much, man. Frozen City, I just put it out, and the city is frozen. I just showed them that it's so cold out there, boy. It's colder than the baby mother heart going to child support. Don't be stealing my shit, man. That's my personal, nigga. Don't be stealing my shit.
Yo, I might need a personal too, yo. Facts.
That's my personal,
Might need
nigga.
a personal too.
I want to get a personal punch, nigga. But nah, for real, Max B is a funny motherfucker, though. That don't take nothing away. I think Max B said that because he lined them up. I kid you not, because we met Max B and he was like, yo, um, he said, I see what y'all doing. Y'all should come with me to Connecticut. I'm about to do the Cocaine City DVD, meeting up with friends. Y'all should fuck with me. Nigga, J Hood, he gave Hood the number and shit. And then I don't know after that, whatever happened. J Hood said he lost his phone, all this crazy shit. Next thing I know a nigga in Yonkers that beat him up. A producer beat him up. Had that nigga looking like a raccoon. Yeah, I heard of him. But yeah, J Hood kept going to the studio and he didn't have the money. He kept trying to record, get a nigga $10. He owed the nigga a couple dollars. So the nigga got tight. Nigga, J Hood recorded that diss song in Yonkers, bro. They had a lot of nice niggas on Smack. That's how I got introduced to Stack Bundles. With Shay Davis, hit the Shay. That motherfucker crazy, bro. That's Smack brother. Somebody said that's Smack brother, Shay Davis. You gotta look him up. It be so wild. It be so much crazy shit going on. When you don't hear from a motherfucker, he either locked up, dead, or he got a job. Or he hustling, trying to stay below the radar. But I just think Max B got his stories mixed up because Max B just came home when we seen him at Jimmy Party. So he was with D Block. That's the crazy shit. D Block was there too. We went to check their temperature because we seen it was like, yo, Jim Jones' birthday and D Block gonna be there. So we went. And that was in the height of the smoke. Like we wanted to see what was up with niggas. Niggas said niggas was fool. So we pulled up with the homies. We pulled up. Jimmy was there, and Jimmy was acting mad scared. Anybody get to the stage get 86. Anybody get to the stage get 86. Nigga, we was like 1090. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Nigga, what's popping, nigga? Then we got away from the stage. That shit was like a little stage. Niggas just went to say what's up with him. Niggas didn't. You up there rapping, ain't nobody there. That shit was dumb funny. That shit was empty as hell. Oh, hell yeah. Engineer beat him up. Another nigga put him on his back pockets in Yonkers. He was talking crazy to him. And then another, somebody cousin beat him up because he tried to fuck the nigga wife and all that. They was beating that nigga up. Some Spanish homies beat him up in the Bronx. They whipped him out there in Interville, South Bronx. South Bronx, Interville, West Farm, Simpson, 174 Jackson. He was over there in Jackson for a minute too. He was over there with the homies. That's where he tried that funny shit. He was with the homies over there. And niggas was having a personal conversation. And then later on, he told me he was recording that shit. I'm like, I don't give a fuck, nigga. You like a cop, nigga. Fuck is you recording conversations, nigga? I said some real shit on there. And on top of that, that shit ain't nothing to compare to the shit that you told me about Kiss. But we ain't gonna go there. We're gonna do one of his. We ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that. Right? You know what? Because I fuck with Kiss. But Hood, they know better to fuck with J Hood. They know what's up with that little motherfucker. You go ahead and play around with him if you want to. Your ass gonna be doing 1,000 years. That nigga got dirt on niggas, bro. That niggas keep playing with him. That's why they want to just forget about him and leave him alone. But, you know, they gonna check Max like, yo, please, just don't even say his name no more. You know what I mean? They gonna be like, please, dude, just stop throwing him in the algorithm. Like, just, yo, what are you doing, bro? I know they gonna check Max for that shit because they gonna be like, yo, don't even breathe no life into his name. And that's what these rappers be on. That's why certain rappers, they get at you, and if you get at them and say their name, you breathing life into their name. You never know how that shit gonna go. So some people won't even say your name. They not even gonna talk about you. They ain't gonna put you in a song. They might put a subliminal out there for niggas to figure it out, but they not gonna say your name because they know they gonna breathe life into your name. They say your name and then people wanna know who you talking about. And then people they might start liking this shit when they look your shit up like, damn, this nigga nice. Oh, shit. Oh, this shit, he don't want no smoke. There's something going on to where niggas be like, nah. You think niggas be wanting to do features? That's why a lot of people don't be doing features. Niggas that signed is not going to do a feature with a nigga that's not signed. Because the nigga that's why niggas be trying to get you to pay all that money for the feature because you kill him on the song, niggas going to be asking like, yo, who is that nigga on the song, bro? Fuck the song, who was that?
Yo, he said, fuck this song. Who was it?
Nah, Jesus, man. Jesus love everybody, man. Nah, for real. Listen, you don't talk bad about people. You might talk about people, you know, but it's just a situation. We on social media being social. You know what I mean? It don't matter what you banging. You got to be a man at the end of the day. Be a man first before anything, bro. That's what people don't get, man. Niggas want to be GD, BD, Blood, Crip. Nigga, be a man. Like 6ix9ine dropped the bag because he wanted to portray himself as being a gangster in the street instead of just being a successful young businessman. You know what I mean? Like that's the difference. Be a fucking successful businessman. Be somebody like that. Like represent that shit. You could never go left with that, bro. You know what they gonna say? Oh, we ain't no gang. We a company. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking about? Moving on to LLC, man. Then we gonna switch the shit to the C Corp. Fuck is you talking about? That's why 50 Cent, Banger Smurf, he got that nigga away from him. Because Banger Smurf wanted to still act like he wanted to protect 50 in the street with the gun. He like, niggas is too rich for that. You want to be a gangster. You want to be in the game. And on top of that, you want to be running around with me like we all a gang? Nigga, you stupid. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. And J Hood, they try everything to get him popping. There's nothing working. So this alley oop that Max threw you might as well take it and try to slam dunk that shit, man. No, get your stupid ass in the studio. You know what I mean? Fuck it. At this point, he might as well start dissing the locks. Because they never gonna let you back in D block. If he think that they gonna let him back in D block, he's crazy, man. He's delusional. You not getting back in D block. It's over. They cool with 50 Cent and you out now. Look, he tried to fuck with the enemies, the ops, switch side and shit. And then the locks start fucking with G Unit. Now they cool. Come on, bro. You see the documentary with Jada Kiss about DMX they about to do? So I think about this shit, bro. He tried to infiltrate with the enemies, and now the gangs are together, and he's outside, and everybody looking at him like, nigga, you stupid. You know what I mean? You jumped out the window, Judas. No. I feel like he just jumped out the window, bro. If you was waiting already that long, you could have waited a little while longer. It just wasn't his time, you know what I mean? Some people time be on different timings, so you gotta wait, you gotta be patient. And we all gonna get a couple moments. It's up to us to seize the moment. And some of us just don't recognize, and we not aligned with the universe and that type of energy. So when you not focus on your life, because you too busy focused on other people's lives, how much niggas pants cost and niggas shopping at Walmart, all this crazy shit. We got to start focusing on ourselves. And we be giving people too much energy. That same energy we be giving for people and fighting for them, we got to fight for ourselves like that too. That shit ain't nothing wrong with self-love, man. Self-hatred is different because there's a lot of people that hate themselves and that make them hate us too. Motherfucker hate himself. Fuck it. But yeah, it's all good. Good publicity, bad publicity is all publicity. This shit it's good for hip hop because you know what? J Hood, you was dry in the dirt. It was no situation going. Niggas like wasn't even that nigga Max. He blew some air in your lungs. Nigga, you gotta take that and run with it now. He threw you the alley oop. Run with that shit. Yo, what up? Blink, 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 blink. Why you think J Hood don't say my name? He know what time it is. He like, I'm not saying that nigga. He like, I'm not saying that nigga name. If you say my name on his platform, he blocking your ass. But now he know better because he like, nah, I gotta get those comments. But you know what? I don't vibe with negative shit anyway. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? But just like he said niggas was tagging him, niggas was tagging me too. Because he been talking about them stories like I was talking about them stories. And when he was talking about the shit in Connecticut, that was when me and him was supposed to do the MREC. Me and him was going to do the MREC. Because at first I was going to slap his head off. He hit me up. He said, I think I released a freestyle. And he was listening to this shit. So he was like, yo, man, I would never disrespect you, man. Like, this is what he's saying in the text. Like, I would never disrespect you, man. Shit's crazy, bro. Like, woo, 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 woo. And I was like, yo, bro, it ain't even nothing, but, you know, you should have talked to me, like, on a personal level. So you ducking and dodging, you know what I'm saying? I still got your chain, you know what I mean? And we could meet up anytime. I could get your chain for you. You know, I don't got it on me, but I could have niggas bring you your chain. I don't even worry about it. So niggas was talking. He was like, yeah, he want to sell that shit on eBay. In my mind, I'm like, this nigga want to sell a fake chain on eBay. This nigga, whoever buy that shit gonna be mad. But that serious, I was gonna give it back to him, but I was gonna slap him still. You know what I mean? I was gonna give him his chain because it's fake. We don't, you know what I mean? He just want this shit. That shit means something to him because that shit is fake as shit. And he keep telling people that shit is real. He need to just come clean and be like, look, that chain was fake, bro. I respect it more if he. You see, this is what I'm saying. He know, I know what's up. So if he doing a shit, just come on, and be like, yo, them niggas was doing me bad. I had to buy my own chain, and that shit, it wasn't even. It was the mold of the chain. So that shit was like, it wasn't even silver, white gold, nothing. That shit was like mixed metals. They said. So for him to say he paid 20,000 for that shit, and niggas is holding him down with ratchets, and niggas is putting money on his head for this chain. He got to sleep in my house for this chain. He can't even go home. Niggas is eating in his house waiting for him for that stupid ass, fake ass chain. And that's what it was about. Niggas wanted to get the chain to let everybody know that shit is a fake D Block chain he was dragging. I don't know why you look like that, bro. Why you back on this motherfucking page? Come on, we gonna clip your ass. We gonna clip you, Bo. He out of here. But yeah, that's what it was all about, getting the chain and somebody exposing them and having a jewelry store just be like, nah, this shit ain't real. But if you look at this shit, I put up a picture of this shit. You can see it in my matter of fact, I'm gonna change the picture for this and I'm gonna put the D Block pendant up. Cause that shit is all fucked up now. But if you look at it, you can see where it used to say D Block and all that. Look at those fake ass diamonds. Them shits ain't even Royce-Nites. Them shits like rhinestones. But yeah. Anyway, Max B is a funny dude. We can't take that away from him, you know what I mean? Max B, funny as hell, boy. That's my guy right there. But he got a lot of shit going on with that case and all that, you know what I mean? But he said, if you don't fuck with me, you don't fuck with me. That's it. Max, we got to stand up. That's all we stand up people, so we like stand up people around us. But I know Jadakiss laughing about that shit. They gonna talk, Joe and Jada, they gotta talk about that. They can't go around that. They gotta talk about that shit. But they ain't gonna talk about it because it's like Cuban links. They're not talking about no fucking Cuban links on Joe and Jada, just like Cuban links and J Hood. Them niggas, they might as well just, because now, you know, Cuban got a problem with Jadakiss because he doing the show with Fat Joe. This is what I call the Tupac effect. You know what I mean? The Tupac effect is the Tupac disease. 50 Cent caught the Tupac disease because when niggas started fucking with Ja Rule, he felt like Fat Joe, Kiss, y'all niggas is being disrespectful. I'm trying to destroy Ja Rule, and here y'all are fraternizing, being buddy, making songs together, trying to get this nigga money up. Nah, y'all niggas is enemies too. Just like Tupac. Tupac was doing that shit. He like the one who started that shit. Oh, y'all want to make songs with them? It's up for all y'all. You know what I mean? If I got smoke with them and y'all niggas want to be with them and make records and y'all niggas hanging, I got smoke with y'all too. Fuck the Fugees. Bob Deep was going crazy. Then 50 started. Now that shit be like that with everybody, man. So niggas got hip to that shit. So that, like the shit with Yellow Breezy, MO3. They took MO3 off the song because whatever happened, right? You see how that shit be working, bro? Shit be funny like that. Just from a song, all that crazy shit was going on. So that'll tell you, like, who else started that? I mean, like, who else? Yeah, so niggas started doing that shit. They won't do a song with a certain people if they got beef with these people. They like, nah, you know what I mean? So niggas, it do be people playing both sides, but I understand because like if you cool with both sides, like right, you got a history with both sides. They don't like each other, but they both fuck with you. I'm not choosing no side. Y'all gonna go fight that shit out and leave me out of that shit. My name is Bennett. I ain't in it. But when niggas run down and they catch you with this side, don't think they gonna be like, yo, move out the way. Niggas is shooting where they shooting. That's all. But nah, Max B is on a rampage, man. He said Trump, he wildin', nigga. You know what this is? Top Gun, man. It's that real inner city shit. Fuck is you talking about? Trump. Trump is just a businessman, man. Like, I don't fuck with politics, so it's like politics, you know what I mean? I'd rather deal with religion than politics because politics that's some real shit. You think the criminals was with the masks, with the shiesties on and the choppers selling crack. Those ain't the real criminals. that ain't them. Them niggas come with the suit and ties. Make your body, turn your body into water. Nigga vaporize your ass. That's some real kill. Nigga disappeared. Niggas done took your organs. What's his blood type? Get his organs. Niggas be disrespectful out here, man. But nah, true story and all stories ain't true, man. Hip hop is like the new WWF, man. Niggas jumping off the top turnbuckle with chairs. Superfly snuck out this bitch. But yo, at least Max B making this shit entertaining, know what I mean? Even though, you know, this is the shit that 6ix9ine talking about. He like, I'm a rat, and y'all banning me, but y'all choosing rats to fuck with. So this is where that 6ix9ine shit keep coming in. Look, 6ix9ine got Fabio Foreign getting at Atlanta because the shit he was saying. Yo, that said, fuck the street because now they bending the rules because they black. Like he was saying a bunch of dumb shit though. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas is ratting, niggas, that's like in the hood. It's just you not built like that, bro. Like Alpo, niggas know he was a snitch, right? But Alpo was built like that. You gotta kill him. TOTC, niggas ain't worried about no TOTC 6ix9ine. Know what I mean? Anybody could be a killer. You know what I mean? Little kid could pick up a gun and kill you. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, you're a killer. Big deal. You know? Oh, you could fight. All right. You ain't going to be able to beat everybody. You ain't Killers get killed, man. Fighters lose fights too, nigga. Like, it just goes that way. Robbers get robbed. Scammers get scammed. Like, shit is 1 minute you in back of the gun, then the next minute you in front of that shit. So it's like shit could go either way. The best thing is just stay focused. And when somebody throw you an alley-oop, you catch that shit and it might sound like some weird shit, but this is what we call the 50 Cent effect. This is why people don't say certain people's names. But just be glad that Max took some time out to say his name. Because Sheik Luch, he said like 2 or 3 things. I really don't like that guy. He said, see, Hood is some funny nigga. He ain't even really saying this shit. He don't want no smoke with D-Block because he trying to like get back with the game. He like, man, I really want to get back with D-Block, man. We made so much classic stuff. What you talking about? You talking French. They made a bunch of classics. You was on, you had that freestyle. You was on a couple songs. But this is what we tell it, yo, Hood, it wasn't like you was on a song with the Locks and niggas said, yo, J Hood killed that shit. His verse was better than Jada. If you would have did, if niggas was talking like that, that would have been, yo, BX, we in the building. He was not leading the tracks like, yo, you know what? J Hood killed that shit. His verse was better than Styles. Yo, on that compilation album, J Hood's verse was better than Cassidy's, man. Yo, nigga wasn't leading no tracks, bro. Even nigga, a upcoming Stack Bundle smoked them on the track, bro. I listened to it with a biased ear, and I'm like, nah, Stack's got that shit. Even I said this shit before him, and then he came out and said it too. But he kept it real. Nah, Stack's got me on that shit. Yeah. Stacks got him on it. Stacks smoked him on that shit. But the engineer ran downstairs and told me. But anyway, Max B, bro. Max B running in and out of jail, doing shit. That's how Max B was moving like almost his whole life. He came out, did a bid. When we first met Max B, he had the monitor on his fucking foot. I remember on Smack DVD. Remember they took you up there? Niggas took him to Max where he was in the building and he had the fucking monitor on his foot. Next thing we know, we getting hits and it's sunny. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to pin the tail on a donkey. Jim Jones was gassed up, bro. If y'all look when he had Stacks and Max, that nigga was gassed. His face, Jimmy was gassed, bro. Jimmy was gassed up. But nah, for real. Arabia, brrr. I got you. We gonna give you a monitor. I got you, homie. Thank you for checking in. But yeah, it was no time where niggas was like, yo, J Hood was on a track with Kiss and his verse was better. It wasn't no shit where they say, yo, J Hood verse was better than Styles. Remy Ma smoked J Hood on the track too. Remy Ma. I ain't saying Remy can rap, you know what I'm saying? She smoked a couple niggas on tracks. But she smoked him. How you gonna be the D-Block poster child? You ain't supposed to smile. The first hardest is Styles. He said some stupid shit like that, bro. How the fuck you gonna let Remy smoke you? You supposed to disrespect her. But you know what it is? Remy been through more shit than J Hood. That's why she smoked him. She been in the hood more than J Hood. Remy been fighting and doing certain shit. She been running around, fucking with certain niggas. She used to fuck with my man Ant Bugs. Remy got it tight. Because my man Ant Bugs looks like Papoose and Easy the Block Captain. They all skinny. That peasy head they got. You know, that funny, like, they just got that funny, oh man, bro. They got that funny pea head. They all look alike. Shout out to my nigga Ant Bugs. Now they all look alike. I'm dead serious. But my nigga Ant Bugs used to have her in front of Monterey Projects. She used to have a stupid hat on, the big earrings, all that stupid shit. And I already told y'all we knew Cardi B too from Sexy Dances. We used to call her Pelican Face. Cardi B, she used to be a fucking lush. I remember, yo, Cardi, that bitch was a lush, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. But nah, true story, all stories ain't true, man. This nigga, man. Max threw you the alley-oop, man. You gotta get in the studio. Fuck all that. You know what I mean? Nigga J Hood jumped on that shit looking like flies. Niggas start snapping. Wednesday's Charlie? Nah, nigga. You better be like, nigga, next time you got something to say, hit my jack, nigga. I'll hit you on Instagram. I'll send you my number, nigga. We can meet up, nigga. We want to meet at in Connecticut, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you, nigga? What's poppin', nigga? You remember what? You got fucking, you got brain damage, nigga? Did niggas slam you on your head in jail or something, nigga? You got your stories mixed up. You might be smoking too much crack, nigga. You bugged out. Better chill out, homie. I know this weed is strong nowadays. I think you smoking the wrong pack, nigga. Like, you supposed to really, like, he ain't trying to talk to you. He more sitting back, more like from a different place. Like, he just, man, the nigga disrespected you, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. He disrespected him. Tell that nigga, yo, Max, man, pull up, nigga, where you at? You talking all that, niggas pulled my pants down. Nigga, ex-kiss. Niggas never pull my pants down, nigga. Matter of fact, niggas gonna pull your pants down. Niggas is gonna knock you out and pull your pants down, nigga. You know what I mean? Didn't Freaky Ziggy put paws on you, nigga? Fuck is wrong with you, nigga? I'm knocking fucking perm loose. Like, he was supposed to really, like, you could tell, like, he embarrassed, but Max B was there in Connecticut where they whipped J Hood ass. So maybe Max B, he just, all the years. But I ain't gonna lie. When they went on the radio, everybody believed that shit. They thought J Hood got robbed for his chain. They thought he got beat up in the Bronx and dragged. And the only part of that was true was he got kicked out of D Block. That was the only thing that was true. J Hood just got kicked out of D Block. I heard he got robbed, dragged in the Bronx, right? That's what they said. That was the story. We start getting mad calls. We like, what? And that was right after he got kicked out of the studio because he tried to disrespect Luch. He told him he wasn't getting on the song. So right after that, all that funny shit started happening. And once that radio shit hit, and then niggas started fucking talking to 50, so all that shit was in cahoots. So it's like, that's when he tried to go to and write the fucking letter and shit like he want to be released. You know what I mean? Right after the shit with Luch. And we was talking to Styles. Niggas was waiting for Styles for like 2 weeks. His 2 weeks was up. That's when the 50 shit happened. You know what I mean? But they was already, that's when all that shit happened right before this. So it was like everything was just in time. So we knew niggas didn't get robbed, but it was some shit it was supposed to happen, but I stopped it. And them niggas went and told them niggas they did it and they got the money. They scammed the locks. That's what happened. Well, they scammed Luch. Whoever, somebody lost some money that night. Because them niggas went back to the crib. They didn't even know these niggas was breakers. These niggas is out there selling fake coke and shit like that. These niggas is scammers. Them niggas gave them niggas some fake clothes and told them they stripped J Hood. And they went back to the studio and took some clothes and said, yo, we got him, we got him. So that's where that story came from, but it never happened. And that was the reason why he dragged the chain, because they kicked him out of D Block, and then they said that all that shit happened in the Bronx, but it was off a fake story. But these niggas is really like that though. So if these niggas said they did that, then you gonna believe it, because these niggas is like that. They really do shit like that. But it was just that I was there. So if I wasn't there, that shit definitely would have happened. And that shit, y'all probably would have had footage of J Hood. They giving him a wedgie with his shitty drawers and whatever, dragging him and robbing him and whatever they said they did. That shit would have been live and no cap. He'll tell you that, but he don't want to tell you that. I'm the reason why he never no. And there's a couple other niggas in the Bronx too. Chotty Yachty, my nigga D. It's a lot of niggas. It's a couple other niggas why a lot of shit didn't happen to him, not just because of me, but at that certain time and moment, nigga was under the wing because niggas really wanted his head, and he was scared to go home. But it is what it is, you know. So, but Max B threw him the alley-oop, take that shit, slam dunk it, man. Plit, plit, plit. Niggas said J Hood was looking like Plies. Yo, I'm gonna kill these niggas, bro. Yo, I'm gonna fuck, yo, who the fuck, yo. Niggas said Mac B wasn't out of pocket. He said you got knocked out. Them niggas is funny as hell. Nah, but now niggas, that shit going left for Hood. Cause niggas is clowning them. Brit, 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 brit. Yo, that Frozen City, man. Yo, he threw Hood the alley-oop, right? Yo, B, he might as well take that shit and run with it. Go in the studio, nigga. Put Max B face on the cover, nigga. He could just start calling him Rat B. Nigga said Rat B. That But nah, don't fuck with Max, but there's a lot of shit going on with Max in his case. That's 75 years, bro. You know what I mean? 75 5 years. You know what that shit is? Don't let one of you old niggas get caught with 75 years. It's over. If you already 30 or some shit, 40, 50, don't get that 75. Nah, but like the homie said in the comments, Jay Hood then said that shit about him getting beat up in Connecticut, and then he had to explain that shit all over again. But this is his third time having to explain how they beat him up in Connecticut. You know what I mean? The first one was on MREC. I was supposed to be on there, but like I was telling y'all, word. That's what up, bro. Yo, so I had another interview, and you know how people be putting clickbaits. So the homie knew that I had J Hood chain. That's one of the close homies. So he wanted to do the interview. Matter of fact, A Boogie cousin. That's A Boogie cousin. He wanted to do the interview with me. So I did the interview. I grew up with A Boogie family. So boom. I did the interview I was gonna do the interview. J Hood seen the interview. He got mad. He started talking greasy. He don't even know that I was about to tell the people like, yo, me and Hood went through something. That shit is over with. Right now, you know, me and him working on some shit where Luch want to get in the ring for those papers. You know what I mean? We could get in the ring. Nigga, you got to let those papers go. Because he was saying at that time when Tekashi first started popping, remember when he dished Tekashi? He was still on paper. He was still on the fucking papers, bro. I was like, God damn. So I'm like, all right. He was like, yeah, do the MREC shit with me. I was gonna do it with him. But once he seen I had another interview, they had that clickbait shit up, he started talking crazy. So I was like, all right, nigga. So when I did the interview, I just said, I just went in on him. It switched up. I was like, nigga, I'ma slap you, nigga. Because he told me, yo, remember those conversations we had? I recorded them. And everything that you've been texting me, I've been taking pictures of it. I'm like, this nigga's a detective. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck about anything you record, nigga, of me talking to you. Because I'm never on no sucker shit. I'm just always being myself, talking real shit. And which, if you play a recording of me talking to you, you a lame. You always sound lame, bro. Niggas gonna listen to that and be like, nah, RIZZY's standing on business. Like, why the fuck would you be recording somebody if we really trying to resolve a situation? But it's all good. He taking snapshots of conversations. He like saying he's saving it. I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. You bugged out, nigga. All that shit you told me about the locks and all this shit, and you trying to apologize and patch shit up, nah. I'm gonna make sure the locks don't fuck with you no more because I know you want to get back with D-Block. So niggas was like, why this nigga keep making all these videos about Hood, this, that? Nigga, I'ma make sure they don't fuck with you no more. For the simple fact, you a grimy nigga, bro. Yeah, he do. He got the situations mixed up. Max B, J Hood wasn't even in Yonkers no more. That nigga was living in the Bronx. He was living in my house because he was scared to go back over there. We had to protect that nigga like he was a witness. Like he was in the witness protection program. We had to hide that nigga. But we was outside though. We just knew they wasn't gonna come to the Bronx. And everybody in the Bronx they tried to send, I knew them. So I'll get the call. Niggas like, yo, we trying to rob J Hood, bro. I'm like, nigga, he with me, you stupid motherfucker. Niggas like, oh shit, he with you, Riz? I'm like, yeah, nigga, I got him. Niggas like, all right. Yo. They said J Hood around. He got some big ass chain on his neck. You out there? I'm like, nigga, he with me. Niggas is call. I'm getting mad calls. Niggas is on him. Niggas was on him, bro. I remember some big giant black nigga was following us, bro. That nigga wanted him, bro. But I had the thing on me. So the nigga was following us, some big black yo, bro. This motherfucker looked at Mark Hens, this nigga, Green Mile in the head, motherfucker. Big motherfucker. We on 3rd Ave, near Bathgate, but we on 3rd Ave. And we right across the street from St. Barnabas, right there. And if you go around the corner, that's where that kid Junior got stabbed up, R.I.P. BEX. All my Trentadio niggas that was over there. Niggas know, yo, bro. But nigga, I had to like almost back that shit down on that nigga, and that nigga just act like he was going. Like, it was mad situations around there with the Crips too. Nigga, I had to back the Crips down over there. That shit was wild over there. Hood no. It was mad Crips over there. Niggas know when I'm banging. So niggas respected my shit. And niggas never fuck with Hood. And them Crip niggas over there was wilding over there, bro. I kid you not, bro. When I tell you them niggas was wilding, but the Max was right down the block. The Max started fuck, but it was I'm gonna tell you, right when you go back down the block to go towards 181st, going towards Monterey and all that, right where that Black Falcon shit is going. I don't know if y'all know about that shit. That shit crazy. Yeah. Yo, bro, if I wouldn't have went in that bathroom, bro, I don't know if that nigga wanted to rape him or he just wanted to fucking rob him. You know what I mean? Hood seen that shit, though. That's when that nigga was by my side like this. That nigga wouldn't even leave my side, bro. I'm like, yo, this... nigga felt like he was Whitney Houston. I was Kevin Costner, nigga. Nah, for real, though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. And you know what it is? I just be on point, bro. When we out, I'm not gonna be all drunk and off point, bro. I gotta stay on point. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, we got this little stupid nigga with us. And I see that stupid nigga, for some reason, think he could just go to the bathroom in the Bronx by himself. You know what I mean? I know Tremont. I'm like, hold up. See the homie go in the bathroom, dude went right behind him, but on some real... The way he was moving, I knew that he didn't have to go to the bathroom. That nigga was going after Hood. But right when Hood was pissing and shit, dude was coming behind him. Hood must have seen him from the corner of his eye. So when dude was coming right behind him, Hood was like this. But when he turned all the way around, I was already there like this. And homie just act like he was going to the store. So I got Hood up out of there, and nigga was like, yo, thank you, man. Yo, you seen that shit? He was like, yo, thank you, man. Yo. Like, he was like, nah, this nigga right here is on point. He was like, nah, this nigga right here, this nigga. Nigga, y'all know, I had Hood doing push-ups, pull-ups. I was trying to get... I said, because if you going to have to fight Luch, nigga, you going to have to work. I'm trying to teach that nigga martial arts moves and all that. I'm trying to get... I'm like, yo, bro, we was on some militant shit, bro. That shit was funny as hell. So I'm like, damn, at least if you got to fight Styles, man, you know he got the bad knee and the bad arm. You know what I mean? For some reason, he thought he could beat up Jadakiss, man. I'm telling you, bro. Something he said he seen when Jadakiss and DMX that he felt like he could beat Kiss. No, listen, man. You feel how you feel, man. The only person I look up to is God. You know what I mean? Everybody else is on the same level. We can't praise too much people. We gonna give people they just do. You know what I mean? But other than that, we ain't really praising nobody. Oh, hell no. But you never know, man. You seen big niggas. Sometimes they be so big, everybody's scared of them until you get somebody that's like, nigga, fuck that. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if you big, nigga. What's up? Nigga, I don't give a fuck if you big, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Put your fucking hands up, nigga. Put your fucking hands up, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. Fucking, he said Luch only had one fight out there, and they ripped his jacket and flipped him over a fence, and that was it. That's what he said. He said niggas be out there selling crack to Luch's father. What's his name? Trouble. Niggas said, he said everybody, he said Sheik Luch, Styles P, Jadakiss got their wife from Diddy. Niggas said Diddy gave them their wives, bro. That's no disrespect, know what I mean? But that's some crazy shit. That, yo, bro, Diddy could just take your girl and give them to a rapper. You going with him, and you going with him, and you going with him. I don't give a fuck if you got kids. You going with him. I want you with Sheik Luch. That nigga Sheik Luch got Diddy's barber old baby mother. And that ain't even his kid. That's what J Hood was saying. But I told y'all before that I'm gonna make sure that they know, don't ever bring that nigga back in the camp, bro. Some of y'all might want J Hood back in D Block. Y'all reminiscing, thinking about the old days. Go listen to them old tapes, because that shit is over with, man. Reminisce, because it's over. Those days is over, bro. And J Hood delusional if he think the locks are gonna put him back in D Block, bro. Matter of fact, I seen a couple of the D Block new generation spitting. Niggas got some shit, I ain't gonna lie. Large amount, all of them niggas got some shit, man. Even though they said some disrespectful shit, large amount, you was like 99 pounds. Niggas would have definitely caught you and fixed you, bro. Niggas would have definitely, Snipe Life be too small. But Snipe Life been through it though. You know what I mean? That's one thing. Snipe Life been through it. And I think Snipe Life was one of the ones I seen coming up the hill. It was me, J Hood, Bags. It was like 6 of us, 6 of them, and then it was 6 cops. So they turned around. I'm like, why y'all turning around? Them niggas probably had ratchets. That's why. They didn't come to, like, fight. Nigga, I want to fight. We already knew J Hood wasn't going to fight. You get in the store, nigga. You not going to fight. Get in the store. Go lock the store door. We going to fix these niggas. But them niggas probably had guns, though. Niggas already know who I am. But the crazy shit, they came with a bunch of niggas from 183rd. So the crazy shit, once one of them niggas would have really got up close and seen me, that shit would have been a conversation. Because I got niggas from 183rd. Those are, like, I grew up over there. Niggas used to come get me when it was smoke. So it's like, for you to bring some niggas from the Bronx, niggas already know it's going down, it's going left, it's going sideways. Y'all niggas is going to get, we going to do y'all filthy. So that's why every time they was trying to call somebody, they couldn't even get the line on them. They sent one of the homies from Creston too. That's one thing you heard what he said to the Mongol spot on Creston. He don't even know they sent one of them Creston niggas to knock his top off. But what happened was he seen me with him. And he looked at me like bro, like this nigga, bro. Like it was like niggas was mad at me, bro, because they wanted him, bro. Because, you know, everybody fuck with the locks. I'm one of them niggas, I don't really care, because at the same time, he was telling me what they was doing. I ain't really like that shit. Always been a bully for the bullies. You know what I mean? I bully the bullies, nigga. Fuck us up, nigga. I don't pick fight with the weak. I pick fight with tough niggas, gangsters, nigga. You want to fight? That's a win. When you win with somebody that's really like that, not picking on people that can't defend themselves or they don't want to defend themselves. If they might not have it in them, they might have to kill you or call the cops if you keep pressuring them. Them scary niggas that kill you, that's why you gotta leave them alone. They scared. Niggas, so a lot of niggas don't be killing because they gangsters. Niggas be killing because they scared. Yo, back up, man. Yo, man. Especially when the gun is like this. You better just chill. Nigga like, yo, man, I'm telling you, man. You heard Jay Hood, he was on a couple drugs before. He said he tried a couple drugs. God damn, how many drugs did you nigga? That nigga done tried everything. Dope, pills. Niggas is wild, bro. Like, as many people we seen strung out from dope and white, why the fuck would you do it? Why the fuck would you do it? Niggas is retarded, bro. I'm like, whoa. But you see how the game switched, right? The junkies is looking better than the hustlers. The hustlers is looking like junkies. The busties, them niggas start getting pills, selling them to the hustlers. I'm like, yo, this shit crazy, bro. And everybody was gassed up. They didn't even know about perks. All they know is they give you the perk dick. They think it's like E or some shit. Perk. They giving bitches perks, fucking the shit out of them. Wilding out with the perks. Not knowing, once you ain't got no more, you like a dope head. I was like, oh shit, bro. Niggas start turning into dope heads right before my eyes. I'm like, yo, niggas is eating Pop-Tarts for dinner. Niggas is losing their teeth at 20. Drop top hairline at 19. Niggas is looking like 45. I'm like, how old? Nigga like, I'm 20. 20? No teeth, drop top hairline? God damn. Perks. Them shits will fuck you up, boy. That's some other shit, bro. That should be sad. So for me, like, I'm from New York. If you offer a nigga crack, dope, if you offer a nigga anything other than weed, they gonna fuck you up. It's like saying, yo, suck my dick. Like if you offer a nigga like, yo, you want some coke? Nigga, what you said? You think you doing a nigga a favor? Niggas can't wait to see that you fuck with some coke so they can keep feeding you that shit, try to control your stupid ass. A lot of niggas is tender dick and they get around these bitches and they get them to sniff some coke too. A lot of bitches be turning niggas out. Turning nigga out. But what Jay Hood say? He said Max B fell asleep drunk and pissed on himself. Damn, that nigga. He said, but I ain't gonna tell the rest of the story. Let me guess. He got robbed. What? Shorty took something from him. He shitted on himself. What you trying to say? Max B shitted on himself? Max B shooted on himself? He got drunk. Nigga get so drunk, shit on himself. What he trying to say? What else you gonna say, bro? We just gonna finish the rest of the story. He said Max B was fucking with a joint that he was fucking with. And Max B got so drunk when he came to her house that he fell asleep with his pants down and peed on himself. And I ain't gonna even finish the rest of the story. What the fuck you talking about? But yeah, what he talking about? So what happened then? What, Shorty stuck a dildo in his ass? Like, what happened? Like, what, Shorty robbed him? When she took, she got pictures of Max B pissing and shitting on himself when he was on that Grand Crew. What happened? You know what I mean? That nigga made that up, man. Made that up, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He made that. That shit sound made up, man. You know what I mean? Stop capping, man. He the captain. He the captain of the captain. Captain of the captain. Captain Corn Puff, man. But, you know, it might not happen in Yonkers, but they might have knocked him out in Connecticut and pulled his pants down. So we gotta, where's these Connecticut niggas that pulled his pants down? If y'all don't want to show y'all face, no, just put a mask on. We want to hear from y'all. What exactly did y'all do to him? Did y'all knock him out and pull his pants down? Oh shit! He said he dropped the ball. Yo, oh, yeah, nah. That is kind of, it is kind of. But you know why I think it's something Hood doing? Hood is in his comments. He like, why this nigga in my comments? Like I fuck with him. He better stay on my comments. He don't want him in the comments. That's what it is. It's something maybe Hood keep reaching out to him and he ain't answering him. So you know how Hood be saying funny shit. So he was like, man, this little nigga better stop jumping in my DM like he want to take me on a date. Max B is back to being Charlie, man. You know what I mean? Max B. But you gotta admit it was funny, even though it ain't true. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that, you know, that goes with the mind. You see, somehow he mixed up the stories. He made his own version. So how many niggas he got his own version of what happened. I don't know how his brain did that. That was crazy. Even watch, you gonna hear SP, you gonna hear Luch, Kiss, but they gonna stay away from it. But if they do, they gonna be like, nah, that never happened. I don't know what he talking about. Kid. Yeah, it never happened. I don't know what he talking about. We never did nothing to that kid. We did for him. He's ungrateful, and I don't want to talk about it. That's it. That's all they gonna say. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, bro. He was gone for so long, and he came out and hit that new weed, and the memory like came together. Like somehow he put when he was chilling in Yonkers and living out there, and when that happened, and then fast forwarded and connected with J Hood in Connecticut when they beat his ass. He probably slid off and went to the bathroom, bro. Just like, you know, he probably think niggas is holding him down, but niggas is enjoying Max B. Niggas are about to rub me a dub. I'm on the sipping on the Grand Cool be my soul. And niggas is like this fucking J Hood up. Boom, boom. I'm about to roll me a dub. His homies is like, the sipping Grand Cool in my soul. I'm about to roll me a dub. And them niggas was beating the shit out of J Hood. Why niggas, his homies is up there dancing to Max B, niggas is dancing on J Hood. That's fucked up. And you know he was smoking that dust too, so, you know, Max, Cam and all of them, you heard what Cam said? That'll be the day, killer fuck with some yay, dust juice get wet up and waved. That'll be the day, killer fuck with some yay, dust juice get wet up and waved. Fuck is you talking about? Hell yeah, nigga. What? You gonna call ICE and they gonna come lock your stupid ass up. Only ICE we wanna hear is Ice T, Ice Cube, Ice Spice, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? He bugging out. ICE gonna come get your ass. Tell them what happened, papi. Yo, tell ICE fuck them, yo. Yo, tell ICE fuck them. ¿Qué es lo que tú vas a hacer? Nah, you right about that. You right about that, man. You are right about that shit. We gotta spread some awareness, man. You right about that shit. But also, stop getting killed for these rappers, nigga. Look what happened to Troy Ave, boy. He tried to protect Troy Ave. Where he at? You know what I mean? Look at his family. Nigga, he dead. The nigga that he had to smoke with, he doing life. Troy Ave out here acting like he a stand-up rat. Like, this shit is crazy. Know what I mean? So it's like, look at all the shit that come with this shit. That affected Troy Ave money, making a dumbass decision, bringing somebody over there that niggas don't fuck with. And on the other side for the homie, you know, y'all niggas is about to pop off. What the fuck? You niggas fucked up the bad. And I know it ain't all about the money. It's mostly about life. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta understand, when you hurt somebody, you hurt the people around them, you hurt their family, you hurt their friends, you might have to deal with that shit. Shit crazy, bro. Nigga stupid. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie. Listen. Let me tell you, yo, my cousin, right? Nigga was smoking, right? And the nigga, he got so high that he went to look for a girl that was dying that he was fucking with. Cause it was like a joint that moved in the building. Pretty joint. Her name was Deasia. And nigga, he was smoking up with mad haze. I'm talking about haze. She fuck around and got sick. But I ain't gonna say it was his fault, all that haze he was smoking with her. But bring her out. Let her out. David. Yo, take this mud out for me. Take this mud out. So the homie, I tried to tell my other cousin, like, yo, this nigga's high, bro. You gotta hold him down, bro. Like, this nigga's running around. This nigga wanna go looking for Deasia. Know what I mean? She in the hospital, dying or whatever.
Shiloh.
So the homie high, he go in the hospital. He in a fucking little kid's hospital, but she was in there somehow. I don't know why. It wasn't like. So the homie, they told him she was there, and then they found out she wasn't there. So the African guard, like, she was here, but she is not here. So the nigga spit on him, bro. He said, "What the fuck, man?" Then the homie, he was like, "Yo, fuck y'all." Spit on him again, bro. Yo, the nigga came around the counter, and then my cousin spit on him again. Spit on him, boom. Now you see mad at them hospital cops with the guns. These niggas is cops. So when they grab him, know what I mean? Because I know he was high. I wasn't going to leave him. So when they fucking grabbed his ass, the African dude rushed him. He said, boom. And I was like, yo, what the fuck you doing, bro? They already got him. And then they was like, oh, shit, there's another one. Yo, them niggas went to grab me, bro. It felt like I was in a karate movie, bro. Yo, I started doing all the moves I ever learned, bro. Them niggas couldn't fuck with me. That shit was so funny, bro. My cousin was like, yeah, y'all can't fuck with him. Y'all can't fuck with him. Yeah, that's my cousin. Y'all can't. Yo, them niggas was trying to do all types of stuff. I was getting out of all they shit. And I got out of all they shit, and the old lady was like, he was trying to help. And then, like, one of them, after I got out of everybody's shit, and somebody was holding my shirt, I snatched that shit from them. Then they took him upstairs. Yo, bro, I felt like I had the glow. When you had that glow, and you feel it, and you know, and the power. Yo, bro. When you got the glow, you get the glow. You got the glow, you know the glow. Yo, nigga had the glow. But yeah, the homie LG, when he smoked that shit, he said, y'all little niggas better get away, man. Get away from this shit. Don't ever do this shit. He smoked that shit, bro. And then he's finished. He be like, yo, where my gun? Where my gun? Hey, yo, cool. Yo, he be so high, bro. One time we had to take him to the homie house. He was like, yo, June, tell your mom she dead on that phone, man. Yo, bro. This nigga was gone, bro. And it was hard to control him, bro. He was wilding, bro. Like, those stories right there, that is crazy, bro. One more. The homie T, Davidson. He's smoking, right? This nigga so high that he hung his foot out of car doing 60, bro. Like, his foot was scraping on the floor to where his sneaker came off. Yo, the heel of his bone, when I seen it, I could see his bone, bro. It took all the meat off of his ankle, bro. Yo, I showed my son that shit. I was like, yo, look, don't ever smoke with that. Yo, tell him how T foot looked when I showed you that shit. When he smoked that dust, bro. I was like, yo, bro, don't ever fuck with that wet, bro. Look at his foot. Yo, that shit was like, you could actually see like the bone, bro. That shit was nasty.
Hold up.
Yeah. Tell him how that shit look, homie. I know it's cold out there. I know you gotta get your composure, but how that shit look?
No, bro, so.
How it look? You don't remember that shit? Look, that nigga, he tell you he had to go out there. The shit was cold. You wanted me to go out there, right? Could have went out there, nigga.
Yeah, bro, I'm trying to get my coffee here.
You trying to play that motherfucking Grand Theft, nigga. You act like you
I gotta work, bro.
All right, who the fuck don't, nigga?
Yeah, a lot, man. I'm trying.
Yeah, all right, nigga. But basically, that nigga foot was, yo, the whole fucking, the hill was out. Yo, that shit was green and black. Yo, that shit was nasty. You know it's fucked up when they put that shit in somebody blunt and they don't know. Yo, bro, niggas be gone. That shit be like they retarded now. They gone. When you get an unexpected dust blunt, your ass is gone, bro. I'm talking about niggas be like, it happened to this girl named Shay. They gave her that shit at a party. She never came back. You can't, niggas just hit a dust trip and never come back, boy. This nigga was smoking and fell out the window, my man Blue. Nigga thought he could fly, jumped out the window or whatever he did. He used to walk like this. He lived though, from the sixth floor. His name was Blue. He would have been Mike Tyson. He would have been Mike Tyson if he didn't cripple himself. He jumped out the window, smoking that dust, right there on 190th and University. That shit might have, I don't know where it started, but I'm going to tell you one thing. That shit'll make you see the future. Rizzy, don't go outside. I'm telling you, it's mad cops. I'm telling you, it's mad cops. We're going to make like 4,500 tomorrow. This shit really happens, too. Be like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. But, yo, if you see what happened to motherfuckers out there sniffing coke, doing dope, why the fuck would you go do it, man? That's the crazy shit. People be getting lined up, fucking with the wrong people, peer pressure. It might be a girl you like. That shit is crazy, bro. Throw their life away. West Coast niggas dipping cigarettes. Them niggas be on it. He be like, yeah, nigga. Oh, my God, bro. Nah. I seen niggas turning them Superman on that shit, bro. Or think they Superman. And every time niggas smoke that on the roof, they say that when you on the roof, it make the ground look like you could step off the curb of the roof. Like you could, if the floor look like it's near the roof and it look like you could step on it. But really, you all the way on the roof. So when you go step on the floor, you think that's there, woo, you falling. You fall to your death. Shit real, bro. Some niggas smoke and catch a bad bag. You catch a bad trip, you ain't never coming back. Lifetime vacation. Your shit on autopilot. That shit happened, bro. That shit'll fuck a nigga head up, bro. That shit happened to the homie, bro. Listen, I went to pick the homie up to get him out of the city, but when I picked him up, he was looking different. I'm like, damn, this nigga, like, what happened? Like, this nigga. So, you know, I'm having fun with the homie. Every time he smoke weed, it's like something's happening to where he's bugging out. He's saying shit that don't make sense. So I'm like, damn, this nigga bugging the fuck out. What the fuck is going on? So I'm making fun of the nigga and shit. I'm like, yo, look at this, right? I'm bugging out. Like, I'm having fun with this shit because I'm thinking, you know, like, this nigga's bugging. What the fuck is going on? So it stopped getting funny because it is going on. This nigga's like, yo, you told me to go in the basement. I'm like, who told you to go in the basement? I was sleeping. He's like, you told me to go in the basement. I'm like, look, nigga, don't listen to that other RIZZY. Listen to this RIZZY. Stay your ass out of that fucking basement. Because he was calling me, and it sounded like he was in the walls. I'm like, the fuck? This nigga sound like he in the walls. Bro, I come back downstairs. He's watching the Equalizer, and you know the part where the lasers is on. This nigga's on the floor, bro. When he got the lights off, and the lasers is pointing, and this nigga's ducking the lasers when they was looking for Denzel Washington. That's when I was like, oh shit, I gotta get this nigga home, bro. So I'm like, yo, bro, listen, turn the fucking TV off, lay the fuck down. You bugging out, bro, right? So I went back to sleep. And something, I had a dream. God was like, yo, get that nigga out of there. So as soon as I woke up, I was like, oh shit. I called the homie. I was like, yo, you gotta come get this nigga, yo. He bugging out. You need to hurry up, hurry up. I'm telling you, yo, God told me to get this nigga out of here. Yo, hurry up. So the homie was like, say no more, I'm out, I'm out. He coming. The homie, we all the way in VT in the mountains. The homie coming up from CT, flying to come get this nigga out of here. He coming to get him. So all I gotta do is hold them down until he come get him. So now he start bugging out again. Know what I mean? And he grabbed wifey. He said, UFO, UFO, UFO. I was like, oh, hell no. I'm like, yo, bro, I put him in the yoke. I was going to put him to sleep. They start going, no, 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 no. Because this nigga started bugging. I was going to put his ass to sleep. So they stopped me from putting him to sleep. He chilled out, and I had him like in the living room. And I'm like, yo, homie, where the fuck you at? He like, yo, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. So now her daughter come over to go to the bathroom. I'm trying to keep everybody away. But for some reason, her daughter comes to the bathroom. The nigga snuffs her. Boom! Like he punched a man. So like when he punched her, my instinct, my reflexes just went on. I jabbed him, stopped him. Then I was about to fix him. Then I'm like, nah, this nigga ain't even in his right state of mind. So I think before all that shit happened, I was like, yo, bro, what happened, bro? Why you like, somebody put something in your drink? He said when he came home, he just came home from the island or whatever. He seen the homie Los in the back staircase, and the nigga just snatched his blunt and started smoking it. He was like, yo, you don't fuck with that? He said, what you mean I don't fuck with that? I fuck with that. And he said he was smoking it and smoking it and smoking it, and that shit was dust. It wasn't weed. His stupid ass just came home, started smoking another nigga blunt in the back staircase, thinking it's weed and it's dust. But long story short, he snuffed wifey daughter. So I was about to fix him, but I'm like, damn, he ain't in his right state of mind. So I had to lock the nigga in the bathroom. So I'm like, damn. Now this nigga's bugging out in the bathroom, talking about he see heads in the toilet and all this shit. I had to get one of the other homies so he could see another face besides me, and then see me so he could calm down. And then the homie came. We got him in the car. We got that nigga in the car. It was so hard. He kept trying to open the door, jumping out the car. This nigga, we got near the gas station, like almost like in VT. This nigga jumped out the car, bro. And he jumped in somebody else's car. And when he jumped in the other dude's car, the dude didn't even know he was in the car. So when the dude came and got in his car, this nigga's in his car, and he got a wooden thing in his hand acting like it's a gun. Like, they trying to kill me. They gonna kill me, man. And the dude is like, I couldn't really do nothing because he's sitting on my gun. He said the nigga was sitting on his gun. But he said he knew that it was something wrong with him because he had the wooden thing acting like it was a gun. So, like, soon as he wasn't paying and the nigga grabbed his gun, he almost killed that nigga in the car. The nigga jetted out the car when he seen the homie grab a gun. So now this nigga's he's running down the highway with a white tee, and it's dark as shit. You can't even see nothing. And then out of nowhere, I see his white tee coming, running through the dark ass highway, bro. I'm like, yo, bro, get the fuck in the car. I got him in the car. He trying to do all this crazy. He's singing rap songs and all this shit. Crash the six, whatever he said. We speeding. We trying to get him out of there. The homie gonna stop in Connecticut. So he tried to run up on the plumber. The plumber had a gun. He ran up on the weed niggas. The weed niggas had a gun. He tried to run up. Yo, everybody had a gun that night. That nigga almost got killed like 10 times. Me getting him back to the Bronx to put his ass in North Central. And they fixed him too in North Central. His mother thanked me and all that because they would have pumped his ass up a Thorazine, bro. Shit was nasty, bro. He be calling me to this day. Nigga, sometimes he call me from the motherfucking hospital. I be like, who the fuck is this? Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, nigga. What up? Yeah. You want to hear that? Fuck is you, Vlad TV? Fuck is you, Adam 22? Get on and they show and they be like, when is the last time you murdered somebody? You murdered somebody yesterday, right? Where do you put the body? And you murdered somebody and then you murdered somebody with the other gun that you murdered somebody with, right? Throw your ass right out the plane with no parachute, stupid motherfucker. Ain't nobody talking about incriminating themselves. If we talk about shit, that shit was a long time ago. You know what I mean? Oh, we was young and dumb, full of cum. We was bugged out. But that's the difference. When you learn from your mistakes, that's what make you a man. You keep doing the same shit, making the same mistakes, you ain't gonna learn nothing. You gotta learn a lesson from your mistakes. Nah, don't even worry about it. Rewind that bitch. But yeah, the homie came out of jail and he thought he was smoking a nigga blunt and he was really smoking a dust blunt. And my stupid ass came and picked him up and it was just something off about him. And long story short, that nigga ended up in a psych ward. And he's still taking medicine to this day. And he lucky he came back because they don't even get to bring people back. It's like your body there, but you missing. You missing somewhere in your brain. That shit is dangerous, bro. Blit. So my nigga H get well. He tried to pop out. He ain't feeling good. He popped out and just popped back out. UK was in the building. What up? Saudi Arabia was in the building. What up? Yeah, we worldwide in this bitch. Nah, but Max B is a funny motherfucker, though. But like the homie said, like, that was like a low blow for Max B, but that shit was good for J Hood, bro. You know what I mean? He threw him the alley-oop. He gotta get with it, nigga. Get with the shit, nigga. Know what I mean? Nigga throw me alley-oop. I'ma take it and slam dunk that shit, too. That's why niggas know, don't ever mention nobody's name. You breathing life into their name. They don't like that shit. Breathing life into their name. And you know why? I jumped on early, so the shit about to start now. That's the good thing. Shit about to start right now. That was a big debate too over who really wrote Ballin'. We know Jimmy didn't write Ballin'. It was really up for debate. Did Max write the hook and Stack wrote the lyrics, or did Stacks write the hook and Max B wrote the lyrics, or Stack Bundles wrote the hook and Stack Bundles wrote the lyrics, or Max B wrote the hook and Max B wrote the lyrics? Jim Jones didn't write that shit. That's why I can't fuck with Jim Jones. That nigga need Ghost Riders. You know what I mean? He got a bunch of Bronx niggas under him right now. Dice. And then Dice got a lot of, ball spread, man. Fuck all that shit with the gym shit. Ball spread, they already was doing their thing in the street too. And a lot of my niggas from Shiesty, they know about them. And they know about my nigga Ooh, because Ooh say he popped up on them in the studio. And they thought they was the only niggas that was fucking with MI. And Ooh was like, I been knew MI before you niggas, RIZZY. And they know who I am because I used to come up there and we used to bump heads in sessions. They used to have sessions like I got sessions. Hell yeah. What? J. Cole's a beast, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Know what I mean? He came out with that shit. I might delete it later. That nigga apologized. That's J. Cole's style. You know how he moved? Gracefully. Nigga got millions and he millions and he riding a bike. This nigga on a bus. No jewelry. Nigga got seashells on his neck. Pair of skips on. That's one rapper you try to rob him, you be like, I'm gonna let you live, J. Cole, man. Oh, word? I'm gonna go listen to that shit. That's why niggas is talking about Cole. You heard what Kiss said. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. He know how to make that money do. He do what he do. That. You gotta respect Cole, man. You know, he got out of that shit. Like, let these two niggas fight that shit out. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stay neutral, man. That's the same shit. He didn't feed it. He fed into it, and then he fell back. That's what it is. That's what it is, man. He was like, nah, I'm not trying to do this shit, man. Shit ain't worth it, man. Oh, facts. But you don't even want to do it. Because you know Cole going to be like, yo, just give him, I would have gave you the money. I would have just gave you the money. You know he want reason with you. You can have all the money, I just want my life. Some shit like that he gonna tell you. Make you feel bad. You scratching your head with the gun like, where the money at, nigga? What time it's gonna be? I'm gonna let you, I ain't gonna kill you, J. Cole. You got some new shit? Freestyle, nigga. That shit crazy. Nigga don't want to kill J. Cole. You know what I mean? Fabio Foreign, that nigga be lying too. He got one of those faces like he be lying, right, Fabio? I was in jail. I was still. Nigga, please. Niggas is making, they like all them GDs, BD shit. Them niggas going to jail. They coming out ape. They like, y'all niggas switched up your set, huh? You in a new whip, Niggas made you jack that shit. Yo, this is what you jacking, nigga. Fuck all that shit you was jacking outside. You want protection, you jacking this now, nigga. All right? All right. Niggas was going in jail. Take money, take money. They was coming out of jail. Make money, make money. Niggas was going in jail. Make money, make money. Niggas was coming out of jail. Take money, take money. That was when the 5'9s and the Mac Ballers was beefing. Niggas was going up the hill, make money, make money. They was coming back down the hill. Take money, take money. Niggas made them jump out that whip. Yo, park that whip. You in this whip now, nigga. You on drawers detail. You on socks detail. You on t-shirt detail. You know what I mean? Yo, in Texas, I seen this nigga had niggas like dogs, bro. Stay out of prison, man. This nigga had them. And them niggas was acting like pit bulls. They was going, rah, 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 rah. Yo, just stay out of there, man. Nigga had niggas, he was like, yo, tell him what's your duty. I clean his drawers. Yo, tell him what's your duty. I'm in charge of taking care of the cell. Yo, tell him what's your duty, gang. Yo, I make sure I give him all my meals. Like, niggas got niggas lined up. Like, stay out of prison, man. Shit ain't the place to be, especially if you doing some sucker shit to some elderly people or some kids. You definitely don't want to go there. If you can't fight, defend yourself, even if you could fight and defend yourself, you still don't want to be there. Know what I mean? Go put yourself in the kennel. And that's what it feel like. Go do 24 hours in the bathroom and picture that doing 20 years in the bathroom. Yeah, he do, right? I was out there February 4. Shut up. Pop Smoke brother acting like Pop Smoke little brother. I can't believe Pop Smoke, his brother gonna say, 6ix9ine needed to be, that nigga needed a check. I know this niggas be saying shit to get that check. I ain't gonna knock it. Niggas need a check, get a check. Ain't nothing wrong with getting a check. Know what I'm saying? But what happened to the integrity? You know what I mean? Niggas, shit crazy. Yo, Roxy, what up? What happened to the self-respect? Niggas just be throwing themselves out there like a hooker. Like, huh? Niggas out there walking around with knee pads. And they designers, knee pads. That shit crazy. I seen a lot of niggas take niggas' sides just because they had the bag. They don't give a fuck what happened. Nah, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. Yeah, because he giving you that bag, but once he stopped fucking with you, yeah, I was there when he did it. Know what I mean? He did it. I seen he did it. Y'all didn't know he did it, but I seen it with my own eyes. But back then when he was giving you that bag, you was like, you don't know nothing. That should be like that, man. Niggas be switching sides. So it don't matter what you could do for somebody. You could give them your kidney, right? Niggas still switch up on you. Bitch go around fucking with your kidney in her. Know what I mean? Bitch, give me my kidney back. You out there drinking, smoking now. I gave this bitch my lung, man. Fuck out of here. Shit crazy, bro. But, niggas be fucking up. You know what I mean? It goes both ways. It be good women with bad dudes, good dudes with bad women. Opposites attract. Shit real. A female know how to hurt you, though. Bitch, fuck around. Fuck your father. Your dad stupid as hell, too. Felt for it. She loved me, son. Nigga, she used you, dummy. Yeah, man. Some people be falling in love with the bag. They don't even care if this nigga got a face in the front and the face coming out the back of his head. He got the bag. It is what it is, man. No, man. Look at Tracy Morgan now. Tracy Morgan couldn't get no bitches until he got the lawsuit money. Tracy Morgan used to be on Fordham like this, hoping somebody noticed him. Niggas like Tracy Morgan. Tracy fucking Morgan. Tracy fucking Morgan. Who gives a fuck? Like, he used to be out there thirsty. Now, nigga, Tracy Morgan did not have that money until he had that accident at Walmart. That guard did that to him. I'm not saying he don't deserve that money, but right now, Tracy Morgan's like a different person. This nigga looking like Busta Rhymes wearing Ghostface jewelry. When this nigga Tracy Morgan start wearing a medallion this big, I'm Tracy Morgan. Like, what the fuck is wrong with him? He like, fuck it, that's free money, nigga. Oh, facts. You right about that. But don't get it twisted. Them young niggas be going crazy for niggas. Because Gang went out there, them niggas was all over there. It depends. You got to be a star. But like you said, because you know why? A lot of them stars be scared. Yo, get the fuck away from me, nigga. So you rather just be like, yo, what up, ho? Don't be like that. Yo, ho, what's poppin' with you, nigga? Yo, ho, I got some... Yo, Jimmy, what's up? Like, you all that. Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Know what I mean? You can't be running down like, yo, Jim, what up? He like, yo, get the fuck off me, man. They got to protect that image. They gotta be super tough. These niggas be making songs about weed. You see them like, yo, I got a blunt. Nigga be like, I don't even smoke in real life, nigga. You got me mixed up with them songs, nigga. Like Kendrick Lamar. I made a pool full of liquor, watch me dive in. That nigga don't drink. 50 Cent, he was going, bottle full of blood, you know I got what you need, nigga. I'm up in the club. Nigga got water in the champagne. What up? Yo, Roxy, this Brooklyn. West Fordham in this bitch. But yeah, niggas be, look at Future. I'm popping all these Molly, all this perk. Nigga wasn't even pop. He said, I don't do Molly. That's you stupid motherfuckers. Doing Molly, listening to me. Y'all make sure they really doing the drug, man. They got you doing the drug. I need that Molly in the 30, nigga, now. I want them 30s in that Molly, nigga, now. I can't even fucking really hear sound. My feet can't even fucking touch the ground. And then the nigga hear that, he like, shit, that nigga high. Let me go get a 30, some Molly, some Henny. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Wayne, that nigga used to be like, RIZZY, yeah, baby. That nigga was doped up. All them niggas, BG too. I from the South and Wooded. That nigga was doped up. That nigga was really in the trenches. Yo, niggas like doing that. Niggas will take advantage of you while you getting like that. You all like this, nigga taking advantage of you. Keep fucking with that shit. Gonna get one of you niggas pregnant. Niggas, people in Connecticut, but Max B was there in Connecticut, but not in Yonkers, bro. Max B, he mixed the stories up. Mixed them up. It's all good. Sometimes we make stories up. Your brain do that. You know what I'm saying? It take one memory, mix it up with that memory, and then run it concurrent, and it'll turn it into one memory. That's what happened. But that shit was funny as shit, man. He said they knocked him in and pulled his pants down. I know J Hood seen that. She was like, what the fuck? Yo, oh man. J Hood came on looking like Plies, they said. I'm saying a couple little niggas put J Hood on his back pockets, but it wasn't for dragging a D-Block chain or D-Block. And, you know, after, the only thing that happened to J Hood after he dragged that D-Block chain was that shit in Connecticut. Trying to be a Max B. He was trying to ride Max B wave. Max B was like, nigga. I fuck with the locks. You leaving this show with a couple knots. I think they lined them up, bro. I'm telling you. Because I heard one of them fucking mixtapes, one of Max B homies from Connecticut, he said, what happened to that fake chain you was dragging on the internet? What happened? See, so I'm like, yeah, when I heard that, I was like, oh shit, Max B lined them up. Because me and him met Max B together. And that was his first time ever meeting Max B. So that's what I'm saying. Like, at that time, J Hood was not fucking with the locks. Because when we met Max B, we went to Jim Jones' party to check niggas' temperature. We was hoping bumping the Styles, Chic Luch, or Kiss. Jim Jones started acting mad weird. We was gonna woo his stupid ass out, and Max B jumped off the stage. And nigga told us woo, 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 woo. And we was supposed to get up with him. J Hood ended up getting up with him. He must have lined him up. That's what I was like, because you met him in Jim Jones' party. D-Block was there, even though they didn't come out the VIP room. Somehow them niggas talked that night. They told, Max probably told them, yeah, I got his number. Stupid little nigga gonna come to Connecticut. Probably had some niggas like, yo, D-Block, just to throw him off. Niggas, he probably went to slide to go to the bathroom, and niggas beat the shit out of him. And he probably didn't want niggas like, yo, come with me to the bathroom. That nigga need a chaperone, a bodyguard. Yo, come with me to the bathroom. Yo, come with me to the store. Hey, yo, come with me to get some sneakers. Hey, yo, come with me to pick this money up. Hey, yo, come with me. Nigga can't go nowhere by himself until it's like forced. And then he ain't trying to be, he got the hoodie on, hiding and shit. So, nah, Max B, he fucked that story up. That was cap. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm the reason why J Hood never got dragged, robbed, and all that shit. If you look at when he dragged the chain, I'm right there on the side. If you look at when he dissed D Block Double Wood, I'm right there. If you heard that track with what's that shit? I'm talking on that shit. Yo, listen, man. Niggas is still in the field, man. Niggas is still out here. Max B though, look. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was, he said, get the grip, and he thought your butt. It ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. And that shit old. I ain't gonna lie, on these new beats, he sound like kind of off. It's just me, but he sound like, but he probably coming back to times. He about to get that shit wavy. But Max B said it like, where he was at his point in his life, he'll never be that way, but he up here now, so, you know, he just got to get back into the wavy shit. And he can't really tune into too much of this new music, like, because that shit gonna fuck him up. The Lot. The Lots never had no jump. Well, CJ Hood, he gave them a little blemish, but SP, Luch, and Kiss, they never had no shit like that. But everybody else, what's MOP? Know what I mean? Lord Fame, Danzini, they never went crazy. Know what I mean? Boot Camp Click, they was going Wu-Tang, they had conflict. Um, Bravehearts, Nas, conflict. Jay-Z, conflict. Yeah, you know NY is built off of competition and conflict and a bunch of dumb shit, ignorant, ego clashing bullshit. We know that. Jealousy. It's mainly competition. I'm the king of New York. I'm Frank White, nigga. I run the city. Everybody want to be the king of New York. Even niggas that ain't even from New York say they the king of New York. It's all good. I don't give a fuck. You be the king of New York, nigga. You got it. You won. 50 Cent and Jay-Z, it's like 50 Cent, he trying to, I don't know what he doing with that Epstein shit. But he need to, yeah. Young Joe, yeah. There's a bunch of shit going on, man. I ain't gonna lie. You thought niggas learned from Biggie and Tupac, but we just had more shit happen. Like, I'm talking about even the shit with Texas, with the homie Zero, when they beat him up on camp. I'm like, I didn't even know who the fuck Zero was. I'm pretty sure I heard one of the songs, but to see them beat up one of them Texas legends or whatever they said, even, what's that boy, Texas boy name, man? I forgot his name, but even he was like, nah, that shit wasn't right. But then Zero, that nigga was on the news saying he gonna press charges. I'm like, what? No, we lost, man. Mac Dre. Look what happened to Mac Dre. It's always be the peacemakers, the niggas that's in the middle trying to stop the beef. Those be the sacrifices sometimes. You know what I mean? That shit crazy. Shoulder lean, shoulder lean. Niggas was bugging, man. Mm-mm. Yo, nah, hip hop came long way. Look how many motherfuckers died and got locked up. Niggas was becoming millionaires just to spend that shit in jail. Hamburger, cheeseburger cost $500 for a Big Mac. $1,000 for a Big Mac in jail, nigga. Shit don't stop, man. Yo, my niggas was eating McDonald's, Chinese food, Hennessy, smoking loud. Niggas thought they had it made. And they fucking the COs. Female bitches. Wildin'. Wildin'. Niggas was wildin' on the island. Niggas is wildin' on the island, boy. Yeah, niggas was wildin'. You see what they doing now? Niggas got niggas with Xbox in jail. Just do your time, play some Xbox. You good. Yo, that's crazy. Niggas is like this. In jail. Making time fly fast. Nah, the trail mix. Man, there's so much snow outside, man. I'm madder than a motherfucker. Bad snow out there. But yeah, I ain't talking about this shit no more. That's it. But I was like, I'll speak on this shit one more time, and that's it. I didn't even want to talk about this shit no more. But shit was funny. Niggas was sending me J Hood video. I thought that was Plies. He had that tight ass hat on and a leather jacket. He was like, hey, Charlie Wenday. Nigga making fun. Nigga, Max B was having fun, but that shit sounded serious. And I know a lot of people believe that shit, even though we already got down to it didn't happen. You know what I mean? J Hood did get put on his back pockets a couple times, but it wasn't nothing about dragging that chain. Well, maybe them fans that beat him up, they didn't like the way he was disrespecting D-Block and dragging that chain and jumping on stage with 50 Cent. Man, your fans count too. You know what I mean? Sometimes when they feel like the rapper ain't responding right, we got the fans got to protect you, man. There be some fans that's realer than family. Be some fans that's supporting you more than your friends and your goddamn family. You know what I mean? That shit crazy, bro. Yo, like, true niggas supporting you more than niggas that you grew up with that seen you bust people heads open, take over blocks, know you're really like that. Those people come in once you already popping, once you go through the roof, and now that's when they start, yo, remember, yo, what's up? Nah, nigga. Yo, I'm supporting, I'm sharing. Nigga, I don't need you to share that shit down. When I was in the trenches, fighting the demons, that's when I needed you to share this shit. When I was going through the most brutal shit in my life, that's when I needed you to support. Niggas want to support you when you don't need support. Niggas don't support you when you need support. That's the crazy shit. And you can help somebody a million times. The one time you can't help them, they forget about the million times that you did help them. And then some people are so ungrateful. You know what I mean? Put money in your pocket, bro. Put you in a motherfucking, put a roof over your head. Nigga gave you clothes to put on your motherfucking ass. Gave you shoes and socks to put on your feet. Clean drawers, food in your stomach. Why the fuck would you try to violate and bite the hand that feeds you? That's the whole situation. J Hood is very ungrateful, but you gotta understand, he was frustrated. He was not focused. He all doing all these drugs, bugging out. You know what I mean? Mixing drugs up, talking to Sheik Luch all spicy, because he still felt some type of way when Luch wanted to beat him up, when he wanted him to disrespect Jewels and Banks. He was saying either one of them, but if you want to disrespect both of them at the same time, even better, set this shit off. Because when you do this, you're going to get signed. All you got to do is do this one thing. That's your competition. J Hood was like, that's your competition. Luch like, nah, that's your competition. No, that's your they going back and forth. And J Hood getting a little tough. Like, that's your competition, nigga. I ain't got no money. Them niggas got this and that and that and that. Them niggas is smoking you out there, Luch. And Luch he said, so what you saying, nigga? No, because J Hood get a little angry and he come off like certain way. If you from the hood and the nigga talk like some, yo, that everything, I put that on my mom. That's like, yo, bro, what you want to do? You know, when niggas start talking like that and hand like, nigga, nigga, that's your competition. Lou said, so what's up, nigga? Lou, J Hood was like, what you mean what's up? So what's up, nigga? You want to fight? Now J Hood, he looking for somebody to save him. He look at Styles. Help me, Styles. Styles is looking at the table like, you talking spicy, you might as well fight him, nigga. He ain't telling you nothing wrong. His manager is looking at the ceiling. He like, y'all gonna let this nigga just fight me? You see how big he is? Luch probably was like 280, 290 at that time. J Hood, 120 soaking wet with shoes on. So yeah, that was some real David against Goliath shit. He should have read the Bible more. No matter the bigger they are, the harder they fall, nigga. You should have stood on business, nigga. That's all of our competition. But they looking at Hood, they giving you the ball like, nigga, set it off. We got you. We gonna hold you down. Go punch one of them niggas in the face, and then we all just gonna shake. And look what happened anyway. 50 and Kiss end up going at it. That was good for Kiss, good promotion. And then the shit with Dipset and D-Block, you know, they did the verses. That shit was dope for promotion. Niggas ended up getting to it anyway. And look what Jim Jones going back and forth with SP, saying SP can't fuck with him. You know what I mean? So he was supposed to do that anyway. He was already trying to get at Banks. But he was just like Jewels and Banks got too much money. They got millions. I got hand-me-down Jadakiss clothes. You know what I mean? He like, I'm still living with my mother. I don't got no car. I got fake jewelry on. And you want me to diss these niggas? How about y'all niggas spend some money on me and then I'll start... That nigga, he didn't want to do it. He didn't see it made no sense. He was looking at them like, they got all that money. That's your competition. I ain't got no Benzes. Mace didn't give me no motherfucking more. Know what I mean? I don't, like, he ain't signed the Hove. He like, but damn, if J Hood would have just held it down, stood on business, he could have been signed to Jay-Z. He would have been part of that deal. Instead of the Locks, he would have signed D-Block. He fucked it up for everybody else, like Large Amount, Bucky, Bully, all that. J Hood fucked that whole D-Block shit up. They don't even like saying D-Block no more. Because when you say D-Block, that shit remind you of J Hood. And a lot of people said, Max was talking facts. He said a lot of people liked it when J Hood was with D-Block. Of course, I felt like J Hood brought the youth with him when they created D-Block. Even though I don't know why he thought he was a founder just because he was there when it was started, nigga. That don't make you a founder. Like, nigga, you bugging. Co-founder of D-Block, how? Niggas need to slap the shit out of you. I understand that he's hurt by what happened and he felt like he made a lot of mistakes. He said he regret dragging the chain, and he said that, you planned on dragging that chain. I remember when we was talking about it. It's just that the homie Bags reminded him, oh yeah, you said you was going to drag the chain. So that's when Bags looked back at him and was like, yeah, you know, we do walk this shit like a dog. And that's when he dragged that shit. But yeah, the homie was not supposed to put that shit up. When he put that shit up, we was all sleeping. When we woke up the next day, niggas' phones was lit. I go outside, niggas like, yo, RIZZY, you everywhere. You all over the internet. I know what the fuck the internet is. Niggas like, MySpace. Exactly. That's the thing. Niggas be fake gangsters because they don't want trouble. They want to try to scare people. You know what I mean? Some people play gangster just so people could leave them alone. You know what I mean? They don't want smoke. They just acting like that so niggas don't fuck with them. I understand, you know what I mean? Nigga don't want people fucking with them, so they like, nah, man, I'm tough, man. I'm from the hood. Everybody from the hood ain't even hood. Some people are very intellectual people. You know what I mean? They got role models, they parents. They not listening to the influences from the streets and the peer pressure that life come with. You gotta teach your kids about peer pressure, fake ass friends, jealous people, people with misunderstandings. Maybe something's wrong with their house, dysfunctional family shit going on, abuse in their own house that they come outside with that abusive energy. Whatever happening in their house, they try to bring it to school and in the streets. They not getting enough attention. They probably ain't living right. Whatever's going on in their life. And when our kids, everybody's the same. We just got different problems. And some of us got the same problems, but we just handle it different. So you gotta just respect it whether you up or you down. Respect life, man. A lot of people be disrespecting life and they be disrespecting the bag. I understand that bills is killing you. But if you out there, you got 30 pair of sneakers and you still buying sneakers, you're stupid. Where the 30? Niggas be having mad sneakers. Don't even be wearing them. Shit's is turning yellow. I seen that. I'm like, what the fuck you got all these sneakers for? Shit's is yellow, bro. Niggas ain't even wearing them shit. Niggas already got the sneakers and going to get the new ones just because they came back out. I'm like, that shit is dumb, bro. You got a money management program, man. But that shit was funny, though. The homie said Max B doing bad for mentioning J Hood, but that's good for J Hood because he put his name right in the algorithm. So for a little while, he got a little motion. It's up to him what he do with it. Math Hoffa, he had a lot of motion. It was up to him what he did with it. You know what I'm saying? The shit with SP talking crazy. He had some motion. It's up to him what he do with it. You know what I mean? That's the whole shit. It's up to him. But hold on. I'm about to get this other blunt. Matter of fact, man, fuck all that. Fuck all that, man. But nah, true story though. Max threw J Hood an alley oop. It's up to him what he do with it. A couple people threw him an alley oop. That shit dumb funny. Who else gonna say something about this shit though? Only people left to talk about it is the Locks. And they don't even want to talk about J Hood. I had a fucking cramp. Facts, I know. That shit different, yo. That shit different. Shit different. A lot of people understand that it's not their fault what they went through. It's just a life thing. What don't kill you make you stronger. You know? That's how you gotta look at it. Like God put certain people in certain predicaments to make them learn certain lessons. That's right. You said it. I was saying the same shit before I read your shit. So you know you're on the right track. And that's official. Look, before you even wrote it, and I'm saying it while you writing it. That's dope. Saying the same shit. So that's all you gotta know. You can overcome anything. We gotta leave what happened in the past in the past. But sometimes when people bring the past up, the story get misconstrued. The story get remixed. Niggas start freestyling with your story. You know what I mean? Have everybody believe in something else that never even happened. But that's how legends is made. Niggas got all type of war stories. Yo, he was shooting and they was gonna hit him with the car. He did a front flip over the car. He grabbed the machine gun and started shooting. Hit the driver, the car crashed. It did a flip, yo. I was there, yo. Nah, he didn't do that. The guy was gonna hit him with the car. He slid down under the car. He got up, started shooting. Like, it's gonna be mad virgins to these legend stories, man. You never get the real one. Oh, facts. Facts, Roxy. You gotta leave everything up to the spiritual realm, man. It's all about energy. Energy never dies. That's why you let the universe, you put that energy out and let the universe answer it. And, you always gotta stand on business. And ain't no such thing as real, but keeping it right is always something that we should practice. Just, doing the right thing. Sometimes when somebody arguing with you or they want to be a problem, sometimes being a problem is not the right thing to answer them back with negativity. You know what I mean? You can't be negative. You gotta stay positive. Some people will take you out of your positive zone with their negative ass. That's what it is. You know? Stupidity is dangerous, bro, because they do shit that really doesn't make sense to us. You know what I mean? That's because they live in a whole different life. They see life from a whole different view. You know? Disrespectful motherfuckers. You know how many people move in a building in New York City and end up losing their baby mother? Niggas is trapping out their house now, fucking their baby mom, smoking weed around their kids. No, I mean, I seen, man, niggas try to move in. You know, nice little family. The boyfriend trying to go to work, get money, leaving shorty at home broke. Is mad niggas getting money in the building. She smoked weed. She probably bought some weed from them. You going to work. She started liking one of the niggas that's selling the weed. He getting money. He nice. He giving her free weed. Yo, you hungry? You ain't at home. Niggas is smoking blunts in your house while you at work. You don't even know. And sooner or later, bitch start running trends with everybody in the building while you at work. Niggas is coming home, giving you handshakes. Yo, what up, homie? You had a hard day at work? Yeah, man, I'm tired. Nigga tired from fucking your girl. That shit be like that in the city, bro. You gotta have a stand-up chick. She don't fuck with nobody, even if she getting weed. I got weed from the little niggas downstairs. You know? That shit be crazy. I seen mad niggas just like lose their whole family, bro. Next thing you know, their house is getting raided. Shorty lost her kid. Now she just a loner and she for the streets now. Bitch lost her kids, lost her husband, fucking with niggas from the hood. That's why a lot of bitches from the hood never fuck with niggas from the hood. Because they know everybody gonna be in their business. And I never understood that why bitches lead a block. You know what I mean? And they would never fuck with niggas that was from the hood, but they bring these fuddy-duddy niggas to the hood, and niggas is ready to beat them up. So now you gotta come to our hood with a bitch that we wanna hit, and she bringing your stupid ass over there. Oh, I hope you know what's over here, man. Know what I mean? I don't be getting into that domestic violence shit, bro. That should be too much. And for me to jump out the window for a female that's in an abusive relationship, they don't even appreciate it because you be in jail and they'll be right back with dude. They be this shit crazy. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I seen that shit happen mad times, bro. Or it be the dude fucking up. You know, they move in the building, he start fucking the neighbors and everybody in the building. And Shorty a good girl, you know what I mean? And then she start fucking with niggas from the hood. That shit be like that, bro. That shit definitely be like that. It is what it is. But niggas said this how niggas started 2026 off with fabrication stories, made up shit. I talk real stories, no made up shit. That's crazy. Damn, I'm sorry. Sorry. A lot of people died from that Freddy Krueger, man. A lot of people got laced with that Freddy Krueger, man. DMX got hit with that Krueger too. I don't think that shit was just I think that shit was a mixture of COVID with Freddy Krueger. Nah, facts, bro. Big facts on facts. You know? They start dropping niggas putting that shit in the weed. I think they had that shit in Popeye's chicken. You see how everybody was lined up in the pandemic for that Popeye's chicken? They had that shit in there. Niggas like, I need that chicken. Niggas was shooting niggas over chicken. That's what I knew the Fetty was in the chicken. Niggas was fighting over chicken. Niggas come home from work, they tell Popeyes ain't got no more chicken. You ready to fuck them niggas? What the fuck you mean you ain't got no more chicken? How the fuck Popeye ain't got no chicken? That's like going to McDonald's, they ain't got no more burgers left. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm going to get some chicken so y'all can fry that shit up. Batter that bitch up, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? You ain't got That was that Fetty chicken. I'm telling you. I had one of them shits. Shit wasn't all that. They must have took the Fetty out by the time I got one of them shits. That shit just tastes like a regular soggy ass sandwich. I'm like, shit ain't it. Niggas killing themselves for Popeyes, nigga. But nah, Max B is a funny ass dude, man. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas do be fabricating, man. Niggas be lying a lot, man. But sometimes it's just the brain. Sometimes your brain will just put a whole fucking memory with another memory. Like, that shit is weird. The brain do that, man. Maybe Max B had a dream about he seeing J Hood getting beat up like that, and that's what he going off of. Or he was so high in Connecticut that he thought he was in Yonkers when they pulled J Hood pants down, but they really did it in Connecticut. But why would they pull his pants down in Connecticut and knock him out? But they say he really got beat up because he gave a bitch that Bumpy Johnson. That's what they said. If y'all really want to get down to it, they said J Hood got beat up because he got a bitch told him he was pregnant, she was pregnant, and he believed her. So he thought he was having a kid. His mom's is dying. They showed his mom's the kid and shit like that. He showed the mom's the kid and shit like that. And then like he was like, so it wasn't his kid, basically, yo. It wasn't his kid. And that shit killed him. He gave Shorty some STD, and them niggas came there to beat him up for that shit. Oh yeah, they was, bro. That's what I'm saying. So all the stories got mixed up, bro. That's what I'm saying. Stories definitely got mixed up. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so if they did knock him out and pull his pants, it happened in CT. Yo. But anyway, I'm out of here. Y'all know the vibe. Blick, 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 blick. I'm not talking about this shit no more. So niggas want to know, y'all come to the videos, and I did some shit with Hood TMZ podcast. Go check the homie out too, man. We lit.